The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
This might be one of the best pods ever done today is how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling today when I come in.
Hey, yo, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. This is like the monologue where I let the audience hear my voice a little bit. Yo. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to the day ones. Y'all always knew my body. Y'all always knew my body. Shout out to the newcomers. Better late than never. Come on, man. What's going on? Love when I'm well rested, ate good, got loved on all week. Actually, where's my phone at, man? Now y'all done made me mad. Now we start my inspiration. Now y'all made me mad. Just that fast, y'all made me mad.
How we make you mad, though?
Not y'all, but them out there, like, they don't know how important it is for a man to be loved on so he could be his best self. Like, goddamn, now I gotta find a misogynistic clip that I love. It fucking pissed me off now, man. All right.
Mel, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thanks. I missed you guys.
And we missed you.
Catholic school teacher. That. Is that what I look like? Do I look like a Catholic school teacher? That was not the vibe I was going for.
That's not, I don't see that.
Maybe Taskmaster. Okay, so then I get... Okay, fine.
What's a Taskmaster?
I don't...
Oh.
You look nice,
You
man.
went to the class.
Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't know. I didn't know that was a kinky thing.
Yeah.
You went to the class.
My bad. I said my bad.
Sometimes you just gotta, just let it go.
Let it go.
Bus go by.
I think when he wear black shirts, he goes somewhere else. Like, you ever
Maybe
notice
so.
that? Yeah.
It could be.
He get his shit off there.
Yeah, he got black shirts.
Welcome back, Mel.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What are you about to play for us?
Number one thing that brothers are telling me in the counseling office that they want in their relationship is RESPECT. Let me tell you today what respect looks like to your man. Number one is admiration. Do you admire him as a man? Number two, appreciation. Do you appreciate him for who he is and for what he does? Number three, surrendering and submitting to his leadership, that you allow him to lead. Number four, respect says, I will pay you attention as my man. I will give you undivided attention. Number five, respect is, I will make myself available for you. Number six, I will keep myself attractive for you. Number seven, I will attend to your needs. And number eight, I will articulate your love language. Do yourself a favor and be sure that you are giving him the respect that he needs and deserves so that you can get the love that you want.
Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this?
Nothing, Daddy.
It's Parks. It's Parks.
What's that?
Microphone check. Y'all know what time it is in here. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you, Flip. Welcome to episode. What episode is this? 610. Come on, man. We Themothy. Welcome to episode 610 of the Joe Budden podcast. I am Joe Budden. I'm here with this amazing ensemble that we have. It's a family, huh? Hey, family vibes. The amazing, beautiful, intellectual, sensual, soft Melissa Ford is here.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Mel. Flip is here. Library is here. Ish is here. Ice is here. Parks is here. Poe is here. Corey is here. Erickson is here. And I think Ian and Keeb are here somewhere running around. Everybody looking good, smelling good, huh?
How y'all feeling?
Good, great, man.
Good.
It's nice out. Shit.
Yeah, feels good outside.
A little 60 degrees. Spring is Monday is spring officially.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. That shit creeping up on me, man. That old age that you be talking about. Fam. Sitting here, Nigga, back start hurting, can't move.
From sitting?
From sitting too long.
Sitting
Just
is the new smoking, though. Sitting is the new smoking. Y'all gotta get y'all. I keep telling y'all, you got to come to a Pilates class
she
with
kind
me.
of killed that a little bit.
Yeah. I started
Sitting
thinking about it.
is the
Sitting, so I still smoke.
You ain't even quit. That's some bullshit. Work all of that.
They get you every time.
That's fucked up.
All right, we'll do a standing pod next week. Standing pod.
Yeah, all right.
Shit, who?
That's funny, son.
I like it.
Smoke.
Sitting is the new smoking.
Sitting is the new smoking. Yes, our lifestyles have become so sedentary that doctors have said that the amount of time that we spend sitting and scrolling on our phones and just like fucking off is killing us.
I feel it, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't move.
I gotta
Like,
fuck more.
That is a form of exercise.
It is.
Absolutely.
It's cardio.
Yeah.
To it. What's wrong, Ice?
Back. Like, literally, try to pick my daughter up. 'Cause I'm like, yo, you gotta walk. Like, sorry. You gotta walk. Can't do it.
You gotta start working out, bro.
She like, run, daddy. No. No, walk, daddy, walk. Yeah, this
You
shit.
want to be having kids late in life.
This shit wear my
Tear your ass up.
It is, bro. I'm
Telling you.
feeling it.
Yeah.
Should jump on your ass.
You're definitely gonna have to get like a whole routine going. Like
Yeah,
for me, I have a whole like list of my therapists. I've got my acupuncturist who does cupping on me. I get physical therapy. I get massage. I get all the things.
It feels good when you can't relate to a bunch of old people. I can't relate.
You gonna get that?
But I can't
You ain't
relate-
there yet.
I can't relate to that. No,
Not even a little bit.
I look it, but I'm not there yet.
5
and I
years.
Feel it.
I'm gonna give
Flip,
you
I feel
5.
great as well.
They
I
go,
don't know. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
My
Pull
bed,
up
my
ass
bed
out
is a
here.
little low to the floor, so every time I get up, I do feel my left knee do some Iron Man type shit. My left knee be doing some recalibrating.
You know they said the soft beds and those Tempur-Pedic beds aren't good for you?
Yeah, they're too
Yeah,
soft.
they say you got to lay on a hard bed or the floor.
Fam, them low beds, all the shit's low now.
Yeah, low profile is not for
Negative.
over 40.
No, it's not.
Not even a little bit.
You can't even get good hump on them low beds. That should be trash. I use the floor, get the leverage on. I don't try to expend too much energy. Fam.
Make sure you hit rest.
I'm a low bed warrior.
I mean, fuck that.
As long as I got a little handle on the wall or something somewhere close, then it's the handle. It's like on the headboard.
Oh my God, that just
handle on
sounds
the
like
headboard?
A headboard or somewhere to
get your
place
leverage.
your
I understand.
hand
Get your leverage
so
on.
you can apply maximum pelvic force.
Thrust.
You're talking rich nigga shit. Like,
No,
we
he's
don't
not.
see-
No, I ain't.
we don't
No,
see
he's not.
handles.
It's really
No,
broke.
he's
It's really
not.
broke shit.
That-
It's really broke shit.
We don't see handles
When you-
on the
when you-
bed.
No,
Nah,
just something to
handles,
grab.
something to grab.
Something to
You
grab.
can grab the
like
top
a
of the
hotel.
headboard and go crazy.
I got it.
Oh yeah, then it's the end of her life. Oh, when that come on, sorry, Miss Jackson.
Those pictures y'all saw ain't real. My man, he ready.
What?
He ready.
What?
Pause.
Super pause.
What the fuck is happening, yo?
Ain't real.
Leave it. Please. Leave that
What
one.
is wrong with you?
He's defending your meat.
This nigga just
What?
You did.
You did.
Yo, shit. Wait, what?
You
Yeah,
shot a
defending
nigga
your
meat.
meat.
You shot a nigga meat some bell.
Oh shit! Nah, that was
flagrant, yo.
That was flagrant. Flag on the play.
Red flag.
We have to move these flags, please.
Oh
yeah, give me the flag.
Son. That's crazy.
Hell, man.
All right, Jesus. Oh my God, that was funny. All right, listen, a lot to get to. A lot is hilarious. Some of it is not so hilarious. Where would everyone like to start? This is a music show or a pseudo show, a music show.
They said
Theoretically.
T-Pain's
Yeah.
new music.
Yeah, T-Pain. I do want to talk about T-Pain's new music.
T-Pain
I
covers the
didn't
classics,
know
man.
that this topic would just make for interesting debate, but this cast.
And it's nice. It's the only thing that came out this week, really.
Shit.
That I saw.
No, it ain't.
No, the fuck it ain't.
No, it ain't.
No,
No,
it
it
ain't.
ain't. No.
We're going to tell you
We'll
later.
tell you.
Oh, yeah,
We'll tell
okay.
you later.
We'll tell you.
So let's start with T-Pain. T-Pain dropped a project.
On top of the covers is the name of it.
It's called On Top of the Covers.
Yes.
Yes, on top of the covers.
And they're all it's
And
all
it's all
covered.
And
covers.
it's all covers.
Listen,
Genius.
you know, points
That's
for
it.
creativity.
That's kinda dope.
'Cause
That
I
is
saw-
clever.
Honestly,
That's
I
kinda dope,
saw
yeah.
the project called On Top of the Covers and the album cover,
Yeah.
and I didn't see the track list. I was like, oh, he getting into his bag on here. I thought he was about to let
Yeah.
give you some of that.
He's got the R&B pose. He's
Yeah,
laying
he
on
got the
side.
rose in his mouth. He got the. I said, oh, okay. He getting ready to. It's about to be
Yeah.
one of those type of albums. So I download this shit. First song that come on is the change gonna come.
And
I'm
you're
like, Okay, wait a minute. So now I'm looking. I said, oh wait, these are all covers because it's classic records. I loved it.
Okay.
I love it, and I love it coming off of the bullshit Logic did. That's really why I love it. I was like, oh, I see what you did, T-Pain. You saw him go fuck up some shit and said, I'm gonna show you how to do some covers the right way. I got you.
You think you did them shits like last week?
Yesterday. Yesterday.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I can go do this right now. And the shit sound. Some of them shit sound like live
is
instruments.
going on tour with Logic. Now
That's real.
You serious?
Yeah. So
Okay, now I'm mad.
Yeah.
I just got mad.
Let me just give you that little tidbit.
That changed everything.
Yeah, while you over there horseback riding, listening to this shit. Now it's all a farce. Now it's all a farce.
That fucked it up for me.
Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. No, you was just in a.
I still love the music.
Review.
I still love the music.
T-Pain, is that what you over there doing, making Logic fucking embarrass himself like that? And this is not. Well, I'm not talking about Logic no more. I'm not talking about Logic.
The tracks that he did, A Change Is Gonna Come, Don't Stop Believing. When I saw that, I said, wait, I know it's not that.
That's
Don't
Journey.
Stop Believing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's not that. It was.
Boom.
Boom is what you say to this, huh? Auntie Pod.
Give him a little harmonizer.
He did this shit right.
I wish I could unplug everyone's equipment. I just want y'all to know, if this wasn't my equipment, I would kick all this shit. I would kick all this shit to the ground right now. If I didn't need my ears, I would do some Saw 3 shit and just chop my ear off right now.
What?
I'm not mad at this.
This is dope.
I'm not mad at it.
We have to listen to the chorus, okay?
We do.
We got to get to the chorus because I got to see if he did that justice.
So far, so good.
I'm not mad.
I like that.
I'm not mad at anything on here.
Look at the hater. Look, hater. We gonna get at you. I'm gonna bomb you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go, Flip.
Let's go, Flip. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Yo.
This shit hard, yo. I don't care.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad
This shit is
either.
hard.
I'm not mad
It
at
sound
this.
good. Hold on, watch the hater. I hate this. Dr. Ooze, look.
Dr. Ooze, I'm not mad at this.
The bar is in hell. The bar is officially in hell.
Nah, this shit hard.
But this,
No, please.
Yeah, basically.
Nah, I ain't mad at this.
that song is just so iconic, and it's such a fun-loving song,
It
though.
is.
You can't help but, like, start beating your, foot
ain't
moving.
fucking
You
up.
get
Hey, yo, let me tell you something.
He ain't fucked this up.
When
No,
Donald Trump
he
won,
did
my
War
mother
Pigs,
was
bro.
playing that song. I'm like, what? I said, it happened. Don't stop believing. Nothing gonna change. He's gonna
Oh,
terrorize
no.
you.
But Journey also said, stop using our motherfucking music, asshole. They were absolutely not.
I
Okay.
hate when she curses.
Why don't you like this song?
Huh?
Why you don't like it?
At no point did I say I don't like this song.
You said the bar's in hell.
The bar is clearly in hell.
You talking about from
It's at
Journey
the
to T-Pain.
The
You talking
bottom of hell. The songs that are amazing cover songs that sound good when anybody chooses them in any karaoke bar all over the country are going to sound good.
You can still fuck them songs up, though.
You could.
You're T-Pain. I think you can pull Journey off. I'm not mad at Journey. I'm not mad at Sam Smith, Stay With Me. I think that's another song that will be covered throughout the next 50 years.
Facts.
But what about Change Gonna
War
Come?
Pigs is
That's the one that
the
got me.
original. I know that's the one that got me too.
Nah, this one missed. That was a miss.
War
was a miss?
Pigs, the original.
Not to me.
I know, and that's why I'm saying the bar is in hell.
Okay.
War Pigs is not a song that's going to be in the jukebox at the diner or in the karaoke spot. That was real musicians doing some other shit to those instruments. You can't just sonic size, if that's even a word. It's not that out, and that's what that was that he did. So I'm going to play this, and then you
It's
can
the
play what he
original.
did. Of course,
Okay.
I'm not putting that other shit in my Serato. He put some of these songs on there. Let me stop this. And that's where I think the miss was. I don't like the songs that he chose to cover. I also think too much of T-Pain. So if you had time to get in the studio and you was going to cover some shit, cover some shit. Like, I was excited when I saw the title and the cover. But to just go and give me karaoke's or Wow Volume 9 is like, it's a misuse of T-Pain's talent for me.
I love covers.
Me too.
I like it when they done right, and
Me
I feel
too.
like he picked. I feel like he did these records right.
We'll play War Pigs then.
That's different.
It's 1,000% different.
No,
I'm not saying
the instrumentals
this is the same
are
as that.
lacking, but
Yeah, you could tell that he did his production either, I don't know, if it was all digital.
And that's
like
exactly
that.
what it sounds like. It sounds like it's all digital. It sounds very artificial.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it gives. It gives very artificial.
nigga was really in
now.
hitting them drums and
And you can,
Absolutely.
you can hear it.
You can hear it.
T-Pain is a friend of the show. I love and support him and all he does. So please go purchase this project. It is in your phone right this second, or at least purchase the ones you like off of it.
Yeah.
Because that War Pig shit, I'll never see the light.
You want
I'm not mad if T-Pain were to do a bunch of covers in the studio. I'm mad that he released a bunch of covers from the studio off the back of Logic. It'll get you.
I didn't know he was going on
Arthur
tour with
Fist.
Logic. That,
Yeah, no.
Arthur Fist.
that's kind of fucked it up a little bit. Let me ask real quick. Like, what are some of the better covers? Like, forget them that you've heard.
Well,
So,
I think
Luther Vandross, Superstar.
Oh, I got
A bunch of
one.
Luther Vandross.
Prince
actually.
did a
Yes.
good cover on the
Jimi
Super Bowl
Hendrix,
too.
All Along the Watchtower.
Prince, I Can't Make You Love Me.
He did a bunch of
Sinead
covers.
O'Connor,
Nothing compares to you.
Compares to You.
You know what cover I liked? Ribbons in the Sky when
Intro.
Intro. Yes.
I remember that. That was hard.
Great
I
cover.
love when they did that.
I like Vanessa Williams' Work to Do too. I thought that was a funky flip of the Isley Brothers' Work to Do.
You know what one of the worst covers I've heard is, and I understand why, like, you know, black artists want to like sing like songs that are like hard rock songs, but sometimes, kind of like in this T-Pain situation, you don't do it. And Rolling Stones has a song called "Painted Black,"
Classic.
and classic. You know who covered it?
Who?
Ciara.
I don't want to hear that.
Can we? You
Respectfully.
We should.
Nah.
It's National Women's Month.
Listen, I love Ciara. Like I said, you can criticize the people that you admire. You have to.
Yo, can we put that line in the podcast Hall of Fame up in the sky? I love such and such, but
But
I
But
love
is in the
such and
podcast
such,
Hall of
but
Fame. Yeah.
has to be in the podcast Hall of Fame.
definitely.
So you don't. You
I don't want to hear it. I
you
do not
definitely don't
want
want
to
to
hear
hear
I'm
it.
all good. I'm all
Okay.
set.
That's how I felt when I saw The Weeknd did Dirty Diana. I didn't want to hear that, and then I heard it.
Me too, but it was fire.
And then I heard it.
It was fire though. He went absolutely
Yeah, he
crazy.
went crazy.
He did.
But when you see it, it's like, yo, why are you touching that record? You can't do that justice. Oh, my bad. You could. My fault. No. He smoked it.
I got a thing with people doing the classics, man. I do.
If you're gonna do it right, I'm okay with that. Like I hate to go back to it, but to hear the way Logic covered "Today Was a Good Day"
right, be
pissed me off.
subjective.
Now, how do you feel about people flipping classic hip hop? It's not exactly a cover, but taking samples like Dead Presidents has been done 60 million times. And they're sampling, obviously, the original record, but they're sampling Dead President. We all
Right,
know
right,
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
How do you feel about that, Joe? Compared to people doing covers.
You got to just do it right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like Dead Presidents is going to be dope.
No matter how you do it, really.
Yeah, but there's a way to do it bad,
Yeah.
and you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Like, listen, when the producer came in and the beat was 100% fire, all 300 people in the studio was nodding their head, going crazy, and the hook might have been on there, or somebody was in there doing a cadence of a hook, and all 300 people was going crazy. All the pressure in the world is on the rapper now.
That's true. That's true.
All the pressure in the
Because
world
it's like you
now.
It's at the rim at that point. It's at the rim.
You can't be the one
That fucks
to
us up.
fuck it up,
Drop the ball.
and that's how I feel.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, what else is going on? Actually, while we're on music, before we leave music, I'd like to take the time to really acknowledge how much further ahead R&B guys are just than the rap guys. I want to shit on the rappers for a little bit. Number one, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing out there, and I want to beg for an extended version of this record. I do. Cloth. See, and this is what I mean, man. Like the R&B guys, I like R&B records that's either great to play if you got to eat pussy for 45 minutes straight, or R&B record where the guy is telling the girl about herself. Like all of that toxic bullshit that y'all be talking about is just not But then when the OGs come do it, it just sound different than all that bullshit y'all be hyping up. All y'all want to beat me down with that Brent Faiyaz bullshit. Sorry, it's not going in my Serato. My ears know what R&B is. No disrespect to him, of course.
Fire. That is.
Hey, y'all could just let that play no matter what you're doing, where you're going.
Lil Jon produced it.
He will not. Damn, Little John. Wait, what?
And Sean Garrett, yeah.
He gets that bad.
Wait a second, Little John.
Bye.
I see why you want to see him perform, man. He's him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no question.
I watched some clips from his Vegas joint.
Nah, he's him. Undoubtedly.
No question.
Usher's
No
been him.
argument from
Usher's
anybody.
been him.
With skates singing.
This is the song that Lori Harvey's in the video for, right?
I don't even.
I haven't seen the video.
Me either.
I'm unsure.
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't really follow Lori Harvey around like a creep. I don't do that.
Oh, you're like
that.
one of you guys are the only ones. Okay, got it. Got it.
How old is Lori Harvey?
She's like what, 24?
We good.
That would be real creepish, right?
Yeah.
You don't think that would be strange? You would look at us differently. Yes, you would.
If you guys were like enamored with Lori Harvey?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We 40.
Yeah.
Exactly. So don't try to set us up for the mousetrap. Don't try to trick us, Melissa.
I mean, like, how many motherfuckers were waiting for bad?
Nails on a chalkboard.
Fuckers, you fuckers, you motherfuckers.
How
Why
many?
you curse so Canadian?
Because I'm Canadian. But how many dudes were waiting for Bad Barbie to like be legal?
Yeah, don't put us in that.
Wait,
don't
what?
put us in that.
Flag on the play.
I mean,
What is Bad Barbie?
What?
what's
Man,
her?
no one know. He's so out of tune.
The Catch Me Outside girl.
Melissa Ford, you
That's
are
not
in
gonna
the
help
wrong
the situation.
You are in the wrong friend group.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Somebody
trying.
pop that?
Just trying.
Wrong group chat.
You
Just
bugged.
trying
Wrong group chat.
catch you guys outside. I'm just trying to
chill.
catch you guys outside. Okay, my bad. All right. Okay, fine. So you guys don't even pay any attention to Lori Harvey. Okay, cool. I call bullshit, but okay, cool. No problem.
Bullshit.
How do you call bullshit on that?
Man, you can't
Yo,
force
you know,
it on
it's
people.
so funny when men be trying to tell you who they are, and it
you
totally
ignore
gets
it.
shut down. Why you call bullshit on that? It's such a frivolous thing to even lie about.
Because a lot of guys do not want to seem to admit that they really, really, really appreciate Lori Harvey. All they seem to do is complain about her and complain about how she lacks self-respect because she bounces
She's a
back.
beautiful girl. We just don't own it like
Not the niggas
that.
in
Like,
Women,
Not in here though.
Not in
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You know
Yeah,
why?
you're right.
Because we'll tell who we on, and it might not be of popular opinion in here.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, so who y'all on?
my girl.
Oh, look
I'm
at
on-
that.
I'm on my
Look
girl.
at that.
I'm in my honeymoon stage. I'm
He's
on my girl.
He's on
But I
his
can
best behavior.
I recognize that Lori Harvey is for
Stunning.
this generation a sex figure, like a sex icon. Her name is in rap songs. Multiple famous people lust and chase after her. She's quiet. Her image is squeaky clean. Her mom is who she is. Before we get to dad, like I understand the
appeal and the allure.
Yeah, but-
yeah.
be 43 years old.
Yeah, but how she was
not looking at no 20.
She was rumored to date Diddy, and how old is he? She's
that
how
got
old
to do with me,
how old is
though?
Future?
Well, stop.
Like, aren't they like? Isn't he like in the age
Dating
range?
is different too, Mel. Dating
Why?
is
You had to lust after somebody before you could date them. No,
I don't know if they were dating.
who?
Yeah.
Who I just said?
Yes.
Who, I mean, yeah, they were.
How you
Dating,
know?
Mel.
Who told you that?
Everywhere.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing today. No.
Is that a website?
Yeah, no, I'm not here.
Cock sources.
Cock sources for sure.
Yeah, definitely. What else is important? What else
No,
is important?
we're not leaving no music.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we are not leaving.
We're not leaving no music.
Okay.
You guys, Lil Baby owe me an apology personally. Me.
Okay.
He went and made that statement. I'm still not over that. He went and made that statement that ESTG is the new Jeezy, and I let it slide. And ESTG has dropped. This might be the third project since that statement has come out. You got to walk that back. It's mid. He keeps dropping mid. And yes, I know. I know you looking at. Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed. I don't even know no more. I don't know what he doing. I don't know. I have no clue anymore. I saw the project. It's called Mad. The first record was I Hope You Die in Surgery. I was like, oh yeah. Now we good.
I hope you die in surgery.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, now he back.
Who's he talking?
You hear what he likes? Now he's back. He clapped it up.
It wasn't even that. This was a misleading title. It wasn't none of that.
What was it about?
Not that. Not what you would think coming from him hearing that title.
I don't
This
know
is
what
like
that
like
is.
a girl song, damn near.
We got him.
And I'm just like, dogs, what is going on? I don't know if they trying to
Is he him? Is he that guy? Like
He puts out a lot of music. You think that could be part of it? Like
He don't put out a lot of music like
oversaturation?
that. No, he don't.
He don't?
No,
I feel
he
like he's.
don't.
Yes, he do.
I feel like he's
he
dropped
don't.
several, like 3 projects since you started.
What
really
hit has he
gassing.
had, guys? I can tell you, I can catch me up.
He drops a lot.
He drops a lot.
Not compared to a lot of these other niggas.
Dog, in
It's not a lot.
2022, how many albums he had?
2.
That's
One was
a
a
lot.
joint project.
And then 21.
EP.
Since I've been on this podcast, he's put about 4 or 5 projects out.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
That's true.
EP. This is
It
2
don't
albums.
Still.
It's a lot of music.
I've seen.
I support you though. Whatever that shit is today.
It's not it. I'm sorry, and it hurts because you know how.
Nah, shit,
you
man.
know that was my. I have to be the one to say it.
I'm extending grace because he has to catch one now. So I'm extending grace. This is normally where fans abandon their favorite artists that got you organically. This period. ESTG is surrounded by niggas with hits.
Okay.
He cannot keep being the guy, and I don't know his business, that don't have one. Well, don't have 2. Because I
But-
think he got Lick Back as a hit.
But look, you said abandon the fans that came with you organically. It sounds like you're abandoning the sound that brought them fans there organically.
Yeah, he trying to catch one.
He's doing some other
business.
shit. I get it.
Yeah, he's trying to step
I
in
get
business.
it.
And
No,
they
I
might
get
be
it.
pushing them to do that.
I get it, but
He know
this is not
he
it.
know the difference in,
This is not it.
what he charged for a show and what Bag charged for a show. It's different.
Or what Lil Baby charged for.
Yeah, he hanging with, like,
yeah.
he's seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
This is. I hope they figure it out. That's all I can say.
And the
I
sad
want my
part,
apology,
and the
though.
sad part as an artist is you can't figure that out without releasing music. That's where the conundrum lies. Because your brain could be telling you this shit is hot or some shit is whack, and you put it out, and that shit get to rolling, or it's not as fly as you thought.
Yeah, that's true. How many artists be like, yo, I ain't even like that shit. I ain't want to put it out. The label forced me to put it out. And then that be the monster shit that they make all the money off of.
Yeah.
And then you know that when somebody's trying to catch one, that they probably won't catch one. Then they're going to have to buy one. And then you could tell that they bought one. The beat is bought. The features are bought. The best pen in the game wrote the hook. And the label's putting all the money behind it because you couldn't go get one. Now we had to spend on it. So, it gets tricky.
But this is my beef, like, with calling people the that of this generation.
He shouldn't have said that.
That's my beef. Like,
It's a lot of pressure.
yeah, because now you put that out there. Now you have
Well, we
to.
just said that about Puff and Berg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Don't say you the Puff of this generation, and I'm still here.
I agree with that. But at least
Didn't Lil
Bird
Baby
did a
say-
lot he did a lot to then make that statement though. That was my whole beef when Baby first made the statement about ESTG. I said, what has he done that makes him the Jeezy of this generation? Were y'all there for the Jeezy run? There's no way you could have been there for the Jeezy run to say anybody today is the Jeezy of this generation.
The Jeezy run is
A cold
is
run.
for me.
You couldn't have been. You must have
It's
missed it.
like Get Rich or Die Trying Jr.
Yeah.
For me.
So that was my, that's my favorite rapper. So I did take that a little personal. Like, yo, don't call nobody the Jeezy of this generation.
it was a
off
great
one
run.
project. Don't do it.
Yeah, must have been a great run. I had one of them snowman shirts with fucking crystals on the snow.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was.
Nigga, I still got
that was him.
still got snowman shirts.
Get rid of yourself. Go to
No,
Posh
no.
Poshmark. You know?
Did you lose us bought the snowman shirt?
Huh? What'd you say?
You losers bought the snowman shirt?
Yes.
I got mine for free.
Yeah, I think I got mine for free too. I was at
Yes.
Def Jam.
I got my shit.
I think Lisa Brunson. That's how I knew another artist was getting more support than me.
You don't think Jeezy had a Joe Budden t-shirt?
No, I do not. I do not. That's interesting
That's
though,
fucked
right?
up.
When I got to Def Jam, I was the young guy, so there was a wave of older, legendary, more accomplished acts to say, who the fuck is this guy? Like, get the fuck out of here. And then after me, like when they started bringing in like the Rosses and all of them niggas, Yeah, I was like, who the fuck are these niggas?
Then you start hearing.
Then you learn real quick.
Yeah, you start hearing that shit on every radio station in America. You like, oh, that's who that is. Okay.
When did
That's
Ross come
funny,
in?
huh?
Ross came in at Hustling? Did he come in at Hustling?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I met him before Hustling at one of them clubs. This is when the clubs was on 27th Street was open, and I ran over there to meet somebody, and they was running Ross around because you had to run the artists around New York to kind of get them acclimated. He said, Jalen, come on, I want you to meet somebody. This is Ross. But he didn't give a fuck about me. He just looked up, shook his hand, that was the end of that. But nothing was shaking. And then Hustling came out. And then I was like, I see, all right, that's the dude I met. He caught one, but I mean, everybody can catch one. That's what Jay-Z told me. Anybody can catch one, what you gonna do after that? So I started applying it. All right, Ross, what you gonna do after that? Then Jay-Z was on the remix. Then I was like, okay.
Jay-Z and Jay-Z on the remix,
Yeah, and then he put another one.
Push it to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
Push it to I'm pulling to Miami. I'm pulling to Miami. I was like, all right, I see. He got a different type of pop. Maybe that shit probably ain't gonna catch up in New York. By then I was in the club like, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna naturally hate on anybody first. You have to work me out of the hate. Work me out the hate. Anybody. This is a game full of tricks and math and wizardry. But if you could catch 3 in a row, a lot of that is you now.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of that is you. And then he kept going.
He kept going
for the next
12 years.
What do we have to do?
Yeah.
What?
Nah, listen, man.
Fam, Fifth put that shit out. Yo, he was a corrections officer and all of that. Now, anybody else, I mean, we know CEOs with how they get busy and shit, but just seeing a picture, seeing that'll knock you down in hip hop.
That shit ain't work.
And it didn't.
That shit bounced right off him.
That nigga saw that and said, all right, watch this. Slap.
He went crazy.
Classic.
Slap. Classic.
Throw a classic on top of there, too.
Classic.
Yeah.
Niggas forgot.
There's a difference.
Had niggas saying, I want to be a CEO too. Fuck it. You got it.
Fifth was another one. Some dudes, it was you got off the hate bandwagon early.
Quick.
They proved
50 was
themselves
quick.
very quickly
50
to
was
you.
quick.
50 was immediate.
Yeah. Like the How to Rob shit. It was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
catch you.
fly.
Okay, you said everybody's name, got it. Oh, Wankster.
When the Wankster came,
Yeah.
and then
Wankster
like
was
it seemed like the next day, and the club came, it was like, oh,
over.
he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
it's enough.
Wankster is the song, like if I'm talking to somebody that don't know anything about the music business, Wankster is my example song of seeing the difference that a record label makes. Because Wankster was a New York smash. New York smash. Queens smash. Every car wash, every block, the mall, Coliseum, the Ave, everywhere. But when the words start getting around Queens, I think they're gonna put that shit on the 8 Mile soundtrack. Or whatever the rumor was, I think they about to pick that as like a single. That shit started happening in Cleveland. You started landing in Houston, Utah. I was like, what the fuck?
That shit blew. That
shit skyrocketed.
And then in the club, come out.
What?
Then you came right back. It was over.
It's in the club dropped?
It was over.
It's over.
Good night.
Joe tell a story all the time. He was like, it was rumors going, he got one. It's one coming. It's one coming. Everybody was kind of shook about it. And then
niggas knew what time it was with that record before it came out. Webb was scared to death. Everybody in music was scared to death. And sure enough, they put that shit on the radio. We got.
I remember the first time I heard it.
That's when you was still pulling over on the side of the road if something was.
Yeah.
Man, that shit came. They must have brought that shit back 900
remember that though, when you had to pull over when the shit was just that fire. You can't even go where you go.
You can't even drive.
I got to pull over. Hold up. You in the car going.
Yo, I remember with the first time I heard that shit. This chick was going crazy in my car. I was looking at her like she was crazy. Like I never heard it. She knew all the words already. I was like, damn, bitch. Every word.
Hate. That's hate. Nah, that was hate. Yeah,
Just to think about the master.
Look how
she went crazy, and I'm looking at her like,
this record's so big that it almost feels like, I don't know what the word is.
Like how he did that? Like what made him think of that part?
That song's so big it almost feels like cliche right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's how far it went.
Dog, the DJs wouldn't let this record get past 10 seconds.
That's a fact.
I thought it was genius. In the first 10 seconds, he beat every rapper that was out with just Dre and go.
Go.
This nigga
Go,
had the video
shorty.
come out. This nigga's doing sit-ups upside down, ripped up like cut up like Domino's pie. Fuck is you talking about?
Y'all lucky I can't scratch. I be. And niggas was going crazy. Niggas were like, New York City! Oh, man. All right, come on. We done with music?
Yeah.
All right, we are done with music. What else we got? Diplo keeps getting his dick sucked.
Yeah, he said that.
Diplo got his dick sucked, and he said that don't make him gay.
Yes.
He said he's not
to
gay.
clarify that he got his dick sucked by a guy, and then he says that does not make him gay.
He said that doesn't make him gay, but he said that doesn't not make him not gay.
He kind of was leaning more towards he's not gay. It does not make him gay.
I just read it. He said it also does not make him not gay.
Well, I mean, do we
but
have
not
the audio?
twice.
Yeah, I got the audio.
Do we have the audio? Let's hear Diplo
Let's
from
hear
his
what
own
he
words.
has to say.
I don't want to
Yeah.
smoke with
Then
you.
we can hear from somebody more intelligent than me, and then I'm going to end it with just the most ignorant thing that I should never say.
from a guy before.
You're sure that's happened?
Yeah.
And you just don't remember?
I mean,
You're saying you're not committing to it, but you're saying you're sure it happened.
for sure.
But you don't have a specific memory of it.
Like, I don't know if it's gay unless you like make eye contact while there's the blowjob.
That's such a straight guy thing to say.
the rule.
But I mean, getting a blowjob is not that gay.
Nah, I feel where he's coming from there.
I don't know. You tell me.
But what were we about to talk about?
We were talking about Bill Clinton.
Okay, so apparently getting a blowjob, a man getting a blowjob from another man is not gay as long as you don't make eye contact. Is that the rule, you guys?
Who you talking
Why you
about?
asking?
Hold on. What the fuck you talking about?
I-
You got the wrong room again, man.
Yeah, wrong group chat.
Stevie Wonder could be getting nigga. You crazy?
What?
I mean, he said it like it's like
Who
no
the
fact.
fuck is he? He don't speak for us.
Know him?
Well, he's one of
Diplo.
the
That
biggest-
name
I don't
sounds
care.
fragrant.
I don't
guys-
care if he was the biggest DJ on the planet Earth. He don't
Wait,
speak
Big
for us.
Hal, like.
Yo, we gotta stop straddling these lines about
Whoa,
sexuality.
whoa,
I'm talking about you. Stop doing that, bro. We don't know who Diplo is. We don't.
we
care
do know.
what
I do
Diplo
know who
is.
Diplo
I don't
is.
know.
I
who
know
he
who
I don't-
Diplo is.
Diplo
I don't
sound
care.
crazy.
Now that name just has a different meaning too.
Diplo.
But that's why before I totally ruled out what he was saying, because you want to always remain teachable and open-minded. Like I tried to put myself in the mind frame of, can you get your dick sucked and not be gay? Well, I don't know the answer to that. But if I'm Diplo, I could see how if he's DJing at the rave, that maybe gets a vibe for him. Hey, Eric! Grab me that punch and come suck my dick under this DJ table. Yo, he at the rave just blurting out the wild demands.
If I'm Diplo,
Tommy, grab that cord and suck my fucking dick under the table.
you gotta stop that, Joe.
Diplo is going crazy at the functions.
But that's an excuse. That's an excuse.
If you could call,
What about when he can't find his man? Eric, you see Jerry? You seen him? Why? What do you need him for? Is it important? Can I help you? No, Jerry sucks dick better than you. Go in the bathroom and pull Jerry out of there for me. I gotta go.
Oh my
Diplo
God.
is bugging at the function. Go Diplo, man. Shout out to him.
No.
And shout out to our gay listeners. Shout out to the LGBTQ plus community out there, supporting out there.
Well, Diplo not a part of that.
Yes, the fuck he is.
No, he's not. He just said he's not.
I said he is.
You putting a title on them?
One of them,
Hold on, you don't
one of
mislabel-
them initials
don't
got to
mislabel
apply.
him.
You
Don't
can't do
mislabel
that.
him.
You can't put a title
You can't
on him.
mislabel him.
Yeah, don't mislabel him.
That's a lot of little labels, too.
Don't mislabel.
It's a long list.
And stop trying to put yourself in people's shoes.
One of them.
Oh,
shits applies.
if I was Diplo, no. I mean, you can't
One of
be
the
him.
letters.
Oh,
One of the
Here
letters.
come Hizzo.
That's me. Turn up on you, bro.
No, but he's not. Hizzo. That's funny.
When you take your shirt off, you be Hizzo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not Diplo.
We got him.
I'll be his but not Diplo.
Oh, shit. All right, Diplo, I'm done with that topic, man. Diplo. That was me going as close to the edge as I will for the sake of content. We out of here now.
Okay, so y'all are fans of BMF. Yeah, you guys watch that?
Mel.
Yes.
You
Stop
went,
it.
look, no, and you went right
Stop
off
it.
of Diplo to that.
We already discussed the BMF. We already
the prosthetic
discussed-
dick?
Go from
with
Diplo
today?
Yo, oh, man.
Wait. Just to be clear,
we didn't cover that.
we didn't cover that part.
I wondered if you did. Okay.
Parks was a bit offended.
It caught me off guard. But you think?
Can somebody tell the audience what we're talking
Okay,
about? or
so
what we're laughing
Little
at?
Meech is apparently very upset that the internet is making the assumption that he wore a prosthetic penis during that sex scene that just happened on BMF. And
See, that's what I needed for my little pick. Hey, Jerry.
Yo,
Jerry!
come on, dog.
No, bring me my fake dick. I gotta see.
Go in the closet over there. Grab me that right next to the laptop.
Holy shit, man.
They said he had a phony on.
he said everybody was
A bunch
saying
of
that
niggas was
was
out
a
there
real.
doing that shit, though. A bunch of niggas is out there doing that, by the way.
I'm sorry.
A bunch of niggas is out there
Wearing prosthetic
faking
penises.
for the pick.
Nah, that's crazy.
Dirk Diggler, everybody
These
said
niggas
that
need a
in
hug,
Boogie
son.
Nights that Mark Wahlberg was wearing a prosthetic penis.
These niggas need hugs, bro.
Why? I'm on OnlyFans. Them bitches is putting the dick on the wall and fucking it. Why I can't put it on me and provide some more pleasure?
The extendo.
Yeah. Jerry!
Yo. That's your man.
Yo, new niggas get all insecure. When you do that. Look, now you're trying to fucking find a friend and flip. Anyway.
Nobody wants to talk
Come on,
about
what
that
else is
shit.
weird? What else is important? Let's see.
You gonna cue it up?
Oh, why wouldn't I not?
Why would I not? Hey, Ish, make your way to the top to center stage. Take the podium, yo. They was really on your ass last time we had Adam over here. They was on all of us. I made him apologize when I spoke to him. Apologize to me, homeboy. We was right.
You made him apologize.
We was right in the motherfucker. The internet don't ever come back around and say, "Hey, y'all was right. I was tripping with that one."
Never.
Man. So
long.
T-Pain should have did this.
yeah, I got to start it over.
Bro, you can't scratch.
I'm not trying to scratch, but he lost a bunch of shows, so I got to play it a bunch of times. Hey! Oh, it brings me so much joy. And another one down, and another one down. It brings me so much joy. Yo, when I get Ish's age, I will be more mature. Honestly,
But for now-
that's why he's here. So I look up to him. Honestly, when I'm his age, I'm gonna be my best self. So I got a 5-year runway to do
as
fuck
ignorant.
shit. Yeah, to just be. I gotta be me. Yo, Adam 22 has lost all of the important people from his network. I spoke to him yesterday. Boy, does he sound stressed. I didn't tell him that because I had an interview to do. But I'll try to give you a Cliff Note version of what I've gathered.
And when you do that, I got a phone call we can make to get the other side of that.
Yeah.
I used to spill tea today, boy.
Oh, yeah, man.
Let's go freeze.
My
Yeah.
man connected.
All right, the Cliff Note version. Adam wanted to make some changes to his Tuesday show. The guy on the Tuesday show is a breakout star for the network. He also has a Wednesday show, and he's got gang with him who's all on the network helping shit. Adam wants to take him off the Tuesday show, and he wants to take the Tuesday show and just the network in general in a different direction, which is more political, right-wing, white boy,
He said this?
retired Nazi. Well, he interviewed a Nazi, which is the cause of all of this smoke.
Oh shit.
On his Wednesday show with no black people present,
he
interviewed a retired Nazi, Richard Spencer. He laughed at some slavery jokes. It was real uncouth and a real nasty look.
Yo.
The people at his network said something about it. I'm all over the place with the story. But anyway, Adam thought he could confide in Lush One about what was going on. Lush One took all the content of their conversation to the Discord and to the gang. The gang is angry at Adam. The gang all ups and leaves.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's totally separate from the pedophile stories that are running around.
Yeah, it was some wild.
There's new pedophile stories too?
A bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right,
I can put that one together for you really quickly if you want to hear it.
I mean,
yes.
By all means.
The floor is yours.
According to Adam, Adam meets a girl online that is 16. He didn't know she was 16. He thought that she was older. This girl came referred from friends, right? He meets the girl at 19. While she's 19, he wants to make that very clear that he meets the girl at 19 years old. I think they lose contact for a little bit. A few years later, they reconnect off a Facebook algorithm. Somehow they end up fucking. He stays at her mom's house. They fuck. And then years go by, and then she accuses him of rape. So his rape allegation is this same girl from the pedophile story. Yeah. I'm just giving you the
When
facts.
did he pop? How old was he?
He was older.
40? 35?
No.
Oh, in his 20s. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he was in his 20s.
Because he said when she was 16.
I don't care when he
like
popped. You dudes out there that be grooming 15 and 16-year-olds so you can fuck them later on, I think it's disgusting.
Talk about it. I always said dudes that like, oh, she 18 and now you could beat. I think you just as fucked up. Because the only difference between 18 and 17 is a day.
It's a month.
No, it's a day.
Yeah, you're right. No, I agree with you, but
it's a day.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
so I don't roll with that.
I
Right?
agree
You
with
niggas is trash too.
But anyway, I tried to hold him accountable for all the things that we spoke to him about on this podcast, which is milking the hip-hop culture dry for every penny that you can and then making a pivot and disassociating yourself.
And going to Nazis?
Bruh, that is exactly what I've said.
And handling Nazi people with more care than you handle the rappers.
Yep.
For you to have a whole staff of black people working for you, just to interview the Nazi in a polite way, like if you interviewed the Nazi, you should give him the smoke.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you laughing at slavery jokes or if you laughing at any negative thing that he's saying about a culture that represents what you've made your fortune off of, that is disgusting, my nigga.
Very disgusting.
And that is what I've been saying. That these white people have the privilege of discarding the black culture at their leisure once they up and once they rich.
But are we going to blame the black people that join him and participate in his buffoonery?
No, I'm not.
No.
We're not going to blame them.
No.
I'm not.
No, because at the time it
wasn't that.
You don't know that that's
yeah.
that person is that.
Yeah, it's not, he's,
Really?
not he's not presenting, oh, by the way, as soon as I get on, I'm leaving all you niggas behind.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not going to say that.
You don't know
So,
that.
you know.
You don't know that.
You want to make whatever call you want to make?
Yeah, for sure.
You guys are crazy.
You don't know that.
Crazy.
Why?
That's crazy.
It's a very nuanced story. I know it's tough to fire people, especially people that you have personal relationships with. I know that part is tough.
So did they quit or did he fire
No, they left.
them? Oh, okay.
He fired one of them.
The Lush dude.
Lush. He fired Lush on air. That's on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can see it. Everybody else left.
Ice.
All right, what's going on? What's going on, bro? This is
my guy.
I'm calling you live on the air. For those listening,
we live.
We live. This is AD, who was formerly of No Jumper.
Yes, sir.
So we were just discussing what happened over there, and I said I wanted to give you a call so you could, put give your side out there, and you could tell us what really went down.
Yeah, I was listening to Joe yesterday too. He was cooking.
Thank you, man. I was on his ass.
He was slow roasted, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you went out?
Nah. I mean, where should we start? It was it was a lot of matter of fact, I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase. Adam, you know, he has a real big problem with accountability. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him as a friend outside of the business. I had his back, and I feel like a lot of the reason why I was hired in the first place was, you know, he knew my street connections, and he kind of leaned on that, and it ended up turning into like a business relationship when he seen how many people in his audience took to me. Mm-hmm. And and as time went by, as I was growing, he pushed me to start streaming. He pushed me to start doing different endeavors. And once it started, you know, becoming successful, I felt like he kind of, you know, started looking at me a little different. And yeah, man, then, you know, the power tripping started happening. And, you know, once you playing with the guy's livelihood and shit like that, like, we sitting there looking at like, all right, look, we got to make sure that we straight just in case. And, you know, luckily we started our own brands that were thriving, and, you know, certain deals was coming our way and everything like that, because in a situation like this, if we was dependent on everything, man, it's like our livelihood would have been cut off. Water would have been cut off just off the, you know, it's like you get a toy, you don't want to play with the toy no more. So I'm about to go do this over here now. And, you know, to break it down, that's kind of like basically what it was.
That's crazy. That's what I said, though. I said basically he gets the opportunity to just cut the culture off at his leisure.
Right.
And then he just said, yo, when you get a new toy, you don't feel like playing with the toy no more. You put it down and go get another toy.
Hey, D, you got any examples of this power tripping that you think was going on over there?
Yeah, you know, it was all right, so for instance, when the house phone situation happened, you know, he was getting a lot of like backlash for it. And, you know, we was telling him privately, like, hey, you're wrong for this. And, you know, then we went publicly on the show that we got, and we was telling him like, hey, no, we don't fuck with that. And I guess he was like, you know, super stressed out about everything. And we, you know, we was on his ass about it. And he was just like, hey, I'm thinking about cutting all the shows off. We like, what you mean cutting all the shows off? He was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know about doing this no more. And, you know, I feel like cutting this. And we like, you just going to cut everything off because the heat is on you? But when the heat is on one of us, like, it's all cool. It's all fair game. Like, we like, you know, shit like that.
Have you spoke to him since, though?
I spoke to him. Yeah. I mean, like, look, I'm going to keep it real. Just off the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he put me in the game. He showed me a new way, man. I'm able to take care of my family and do something differently. Like, I ain't got no bad blood. Like, you know.
Look at that real nigga sentiment that some other people out there clearly are lacking.
Yeah, I don't wish no bad on him. You feel me? If he needs me, I'm still here. He could call me and talk to me and stuff like that. Like, I'm cool. It's just, you know.
Just it is what it is.
Yeah. What was the interview with the dude and all the stuff that surrounded that, like the straw that broke the camel's back?
Oh, Richard Spencer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of like the timing of everything, and the timing of everything was just crazy to me. So,
what was the timing? Well, like, what was the link between that and what transpired?
A week. Literally a week. So, I wasn't familiar with at the time. I wasn't familiar with like Nick Fuentes like that. And it was discussed that he was going to come on the platform and everything. Somebody suggested that, hey, I'll be in on an interview. And I thought, like, you know what I'm saying, I can just talk and, you know, try to get the issues out and stuff like that. And I didn't think I did a good job when it came down to the interview, because I felt like kind of that was above what the research that I didn't even do. And once that happened, man, I just felt like I let my people down. And I told myself, I was like, you know what? If anybody like that comes on the platform, I'm gonna do my due diligence and make sure that I take out the time to get the facts right and be able to, like, you know, properly debate them. And once, you know, Richard Spencer came over there, I think Adam tried to like pay Van Lathan to sit with him, and Van was like, I ain't sitting with him. And I know people suggested other people to sit with him, and like he didn't want me to sit in there. He didn't want other people to sit in there on the platform. And once I seen it, a lot of people was calling me, Van included, was like, "Hey, what's up with this? You got 3 white guys. You got two white guys talking to a supposed reformed neo-Nazi, and they ain't giving them no pushback. They ain't talking about the issues and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I felt like at that point, I'm like, you know what? That ain't cool. Just because I'm on this platform, I ain't about to just, tuck my tail if I see some type of shit wrong. And I'm like, so I went on my show on Wednesdays on his platform, and I said, you know what? I'm holding you accountable, Adam. Anybody that don't like our people, don't fuck with us in any type of way. Hey, you feel me? You got a lot of minorities that work here and shit like that. I'm not fucking with that. I'm disappointed in this, and I ain't telling you how to run your platform, but you need to be more mindful.
Mm-hmm.
A week later is, hey, I think, for our friendship, you don't do the Tuesday show no more. I'm like, all right.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's little.
So that's the lack of accountability piece right there. Instead of you hearing me out that I felt a certain way about the people that you just interviewed, you'll just let me go and say you don't want me to do the show no more.
AD,
I mean, it's always been like that.
AD, y'all got a lot of support out there. Hold your head. I'm sure y'all will be fine. And yeah, man, just keep killing it out here. I got a call from WAC 100 about a few of y'all yesterday. We'll kick it off here.
Yeah, we're going to chop it up later still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know it.
All right, bro, we out, man.
Yeah. Man, appreciate that.
All right, dog.
Peace, bro.
Bye.
Shout out to Freeze.
Shout out to AD.
I didn't want to let that run for so long, but that right there is the importance of black-owned media.
It is.
That is the purpose of it.
Where dude could just jump out
Tell
like
your
that. Like,
own
that's kind of
stories.
crazy.
This from Puff. Tell your own stories, control your own narrative. It's about us, team building, blah, blah, blah. But that's what it is. Like, that story needs to be told.
That shit is crazy.
That is crazy, though. And then when we tell you it's a problem, it's, all right, well, you don't need that show no more.
Dog, so look, is it a wolf that's been in sheep's clothing the entire time?
Potentially.
You get what I'm saying? Like, is it a wolf that's been in sheep
It would appear
clothing,
that way.
acting like you
Acting
down
like
for
an
the
ally.
culture, acting like you fuck with niggas and all of that other shit, but these niggas is how you eat. So you gotta act like that. You get what I'm saying?
Now that I don't need you no
gotta
more, I
act
can show you who I am.
And now that I'm up, and I don't need you no more, I can really show you how I really feel.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
A lot of them do that. We see it all the time.
No?
Yeah.
Somebody else did that before him. So
I don't really see the.
it's nothing new.
That's just weird. Like
I
I
don't see
don't
the desire to sit down with Nazis
I was
unless
about
you're going to punch
say,
them in the face.
Yeah, I don't get like where's the value in that kind of content? Like I
I can tell you where it's at.
No, there
Hold
is.
on,
I can definitely tell you where it's
There's
at.
value in
It's
it.
a-
The people that follow them.
It's a monetary value.
Yeah, the people that follow them.
Yeah. Because
Now you look like you're an ally to them.
or you just dip into a whole different demographic of followers.
And if done properly, you could have that debate. You could have the guy with the reformed neo-Nazi views versus the whoever they're opposed.
Are we forgetting that they did this? Phil Donahue and people have done debates like this with people.
It's a different thing when you have.
I'm just saying.
Both sides have to be
It's
represented.
a different thing when you have both entities. You could have somebody from one demo and another person from
I
another
agree.
demo
That's-
voicing their opinions.
what I'm
That's
referring to.
cool.
Okay.
But if you sit there with a different individual and you laughing at the slavery jokes and all that other shit, then the representation from the other side is absent.
Bringing a Nazi on your show to get his shit off is fucking crazy. Bro. Like, that's just crazy.
No, but there's a lot of shit. Hold on. I mean, I think
Like, go ahead. Nah, tell us more. Like, what?
That's new day. That's a new day and age shit. But they've been doing that. They've been allowing people to come express themselves from the beginning of
Not
time.
on a black platform.
On TV. What are you talking about on television?
Yeah,
We saw. I was a kid. When I do the research, I seen these things.
Yeah.
Nazis and neo-Nazis being interviewed by some of our favorites. You know what I'm saying? And given a chance.
But I don't think
to
they were letting
speak.
them get their shit off like that.
No, they were. No, they weren't letting them get their shit off. I do agree with that. What you're saying. You know, I think that but I've seen it before.
On one of the platforms, they had a riot. I forgot which one it was. We was kids though. They had a riot. So.
Saturday,
Yo.
Enough of that neo-Nazi crap.
Yeah. And death to see both sides media.
From one extremist to the other. Did y'all see Jay Electronica's tweets recently?
He was wild. He was wild.
No.
I don't see anything Jay Electronica does.
Well, I'm gonna read you a couple of them.
And y'all owe me an apology out there. But I called that Jay-Z album correctly. Y'all can say it now. The audience
What you
out
say?
there.
Yeah, what you said? Tell them what you said.
Bunch of mid. Don't try to mask the mid with some Hove lyrics. This is mid.
All right, so
those are the only Hove verses I don't know.
No, he went crazy on them shit, though.
You know him?
Tell him.
I don't know him, but he was going nuts.
But you know every other one.
Okay, so wait, set the story. He just was going off on a tangent, just unprovoked.
He do that a lot though. He
Got
don't just
it.
get up and just start tweeting.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
He just, but it be like way like out there.
Yeah.
So he said something.
He's interesting.
If you hate on me, that's anti-Semitic. Word to my Semitic grandmother. Okay, cool. Whatever you say.
He's Jewish?
P.S.
Okay.
The Dominicans control the banking system.
Yeah.
P.S. The albinos control the military-industrial complex. Like, bruh, he
said a lot of Dominican shit in there. I don't know.
Nah, he was wilding, and then the Dominicans jumped on his ass. He was
Yeah.
like, okay, I didn't know I had this many Dominican followers. My bad.
Yeah.
Like my fault.
Relax.
No, yeah. The Jehovah's
Ain't he Dominican?
I don't know, man.
Look up rumors though.
Somebody tell the Dominicans I said free Palestine.
Oh, I see what he was doing. He was remixing Jewish with Dominican. Oh. I don't know why.
Yes,
you
Good
won't get
job,
flat.
Box.
You know why. Now that make that's crazy. Go ahead.
You get to say how you really feel. When I
By
say
putting
how
something
putting
about
Dominicans
putting it
in
over
there.
there. Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Let's go. No, you don't try it.
No, I'm gonna try it. Just
Don't
with
do
another
it.
with another group.
Okay,
Like-
but not on Twitter, right?
I'm gonna say niggas. You can say whatever you want about niggas. They don't care.
Lord.
You can get away with it. You can shoot at niggas all day long. It'll work. But then he just started going on asking who believe in God and don't talk to me if you don't believe in God. Like he was just J-Elect was bugging. And he do this every couple months. And then he'll delete all the tweets and his whole timeline be empty. I don't know.
I don't know neither.
This is y'all man's, and I'm with you. The album was made. We have the whole only version of that album.
Somebody text me when he'd make Exhibit C. Or anything in that ballpark.
Exhibit D.
Yeah, anything that's like that, somebody text me. I'm back on the wagon. Until then,
I'm cool.
Don't bother me with Jay Electronica news.
All right, well, let's leave Jay and go to another Jay, Ja Morant.
Hey! That was the biggest crock of shit ever had. Oh my God. What do they think? We're all morons.
Yeah.
They think we are just, man, they couldn't even get him and Jalen Rose better chairs for that bullshit. They got y'all the bullshit chairs out of Sam's Club.
Yeah.
That was the NBA PR special. Right
That
there.
was a mess.
I can't speak on that. Joe, you keep telling us we keep falling for marketing. There it is.
Clean up on aisle 10.
I can't speak on that right now.
Yeah, nah.
I can't speak on that right now.
I can't speak on that.
Why?
I can't speak on that right now.
I can't speak on that right now.
You might be under investigation.
Or I just can't
That's
speak on
what
that
he-
right
yeah,
now.
That's
what
the
he
response.
said for every answer.
The reason why they don't give a shit because they know that we're gonna get bored inside of like 2 or 3 news cycles. That's it. That's all it's gonna take. But now he's claiming like the gun wasn't his.
Yeah.
The NBA standing behind him.
Of course they are. We have no evidence to prove that the gun was his. What you want in his name?
Feeling at that moment.
What are y'all talking about?
To go live, did you?
I don't like how low this
What
is.
were you thinking and feeling at that moment when you decided to go live? Did you realize that you was going live? Did you think that you were just recording? What was your state of mind at that point?
Watch this.
I'm pretty much just trying to be free. I use that as an escape, which I shouldn't have.
He got to
I
escape
feel
from
like
400 million.
That's the reason, I made many, bad decisions, in my past, which doesn't, pretty much describes me, doesn't describe Ja as a person. I'm a totally different person, than what's been shown, in the media.
In the media.
That's my job
Not
now.
on your
That's why I
Instagram.
took that time away to, become a better Ja, so
A better
everybody
Ja.
really can, see who Ja really is and, what he's about. As a pro, some people don't realize that it's a lot on our plate. For me being, I'm 23.
I'm not even.
I was about to say, it's killing brain cells right now listening to that fucking bullshit.
He's the victim.
Yeah, with a $400 million contract.
We seen this before. Come on, why are we even talking about this?
Clean up about Ja though.
Clean up on aisle 10.
He went to the facility, right? He's dealing with his anxiety.
Come on, man. Ja, you got it, Ja. Okay, it's not your gun. All right, yeah, we know.
You don't even pull it off well, though.
Yeah.
No.
It sound contrived. You got to at least memorize the publisher's script.
Saw his sweat. You saw his sweat. He had the Nike. He looked crazy. You need to come to Joe for some fashion tips. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked crazy.
I don't like that that's not who I am. I don't like that that's not misrepresenting myself. And I just don't like all of that. Because there was no paparazzi or excess media at the Pacers locker room when that red dot was on. I'm like, that's a story that you created.
How do you guys feel it should have went? Where it could have been more believable? Do you feel it should have been uncandid, like just him expressing himself, no media control?
Oh, then they said 8-game suspension. 6 of those have already been served.
Time served, baby.
Time served on an NBA suspension.
I like time served.
You go sit up in a little counseling session for a week and come home and change, man. All right.
No, that's funny.
I'm with it because I like Ja Morant, but I know marketing when I see it.
10 games before the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. No, you coming back.
He's a human highlight reel.
Right.
He ain't shoot nobody. Get your black ass back on that field.
Him and Dylan Brooks is, I'm telling you, the basketball version of Melky Cabrera and Robinson Cano. Yankees outfield. Oh, y'all back there having fun, huh?
Well, you see what they just did.
One of them gonna get traded.
You see what Memphis just did? They changed their road game rules.
Yeah.
Like now, after the game, as soon as the game is over, they leave and go to the next city.
They don't stay overnight.
Now we're not even staying here no more. You niggas ain't going
that'll
out.
save it.
Yeah, it will.
It says that the organization acknowledges that there's a problem with our very young team and we lack discipline.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
We're not disciplined enough to stay in the same city overnight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it does.
Yo, dog, could you imagine?
They young.
No. Like they're young.
No, I can't imagine. I know the question.
Jai's from Sumter, South Carolina. So I'm going to be easy.
You're from Sumter, South Carolina.
My family's from Sumter.
If me and you were 22 years old with 200 Michaels,
we wouldn't talk.
We
wouldn't talk. we
left field, right field, center field.
You crazy?
Out the park.
Like Ken Griffey? Dog.
He better sit his hot ass down. I know that.
Look, the internet being the internet, they went and found Ja Morant's Instagram from 10 years ago.
Oh, my God.
It's a theme.
Cutest little guy.
He's always been trying to look like that. Like, it's funny.
Like a
Yeah.
Like he's from the
Even as a
streets.
little kid, his captions, drug money, I could buy you what you want. You like 12, my nigga. What are you doing?
It's the household, man.
What are you doing?
No, it's musicians programming our youth.
That's what it is. That's really what it is.
I ain't want to make it
Musicians
serious. I
programming
ain't want to
our
make it
youth.
serious. Yes.
Yeah. You got another caption that was a Trinidad James record at the time when it was big. Like, that's what he was doing.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Those kids want to be that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's a damn shame.
This world is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
It really has. It really has.
It is.
I know it's bad because now I sit home on my bed with my phone in my hand, scrolling, saying to myself, somebody's about to give me something. Somebody about to give me something. Somebody about to do something so stupid.
Oh, like
I'm gonna
and
be
they
cool.
do.
So, hey, and a couple more scrolls, I'm gonna get some magic in this phone. And sure enough, every single time it never fails. What else is going on?
Well, Ciara is making a lot of waves right now with the naked dress. Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
Okay, so she's clapping back at the haters who have
Pun intended.
who have she calls it selective outrage.
That's a new buzz term.
That's the new buzzword term. Yeah, exactly. And the criticism is basically that she was naked on the red carpet at the Vanity Fair after party for the awards. But a lot of people are missing the fact that it was a theme. There was a theme
barely there was
yeah, barely there, and a lot of other people showed up in extraordinarily revealing dresses, but she seems to be getting a lot of the heat. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, she's a wife and a mother. She shouldn't be dressed like this, et cetera, et cetera." Meanwhile, her husband was standing right next to her.
Yeah. Loving every minute of it.
Kind of matching her outfit. Like her gloves were like black velvet. His jacket was black velvet.
I thought you meant he had shit out.
Yo, what's up with you, CP? It's like your third or fourth reference, yo, in 2, 3 days.
It keeps coming up.
Hey, stop, man.
Come on, man.
My bad.
Hey, y'all hear that out there, Broncos County?
Broncos County.
Let's ride.
I thought it was interesting that she was receiving so much criticism, and I just wondered, like, how would you guys feel? Well, Ish, I hear that you have a problem when your girl wears like tights, so I might have to exclude you from this conversation. Joe, would you be okay with your girl? Yes, I figured that answer would be from you. Do you think that a woman, she should be policed like this? Like, do you think that the dress was tasteful or tasteless?
Time out. I'm not gonna let you do that.
What?
I know that Ish is your man and Ish is your guy, like one of your favorite potters here. But the compelling content is asking Ish what he thinks about this dress and would he let his girl wear the dress. Okay. We don't need to get that. Don't try to bail him out. Ish, I hear that, so I might leave you out. No, we won't. We're going to zoom in and ask the important question, which is, Ish,
can she wear that dress?
Can your girl wear that dress? With you. You're out with her.
No.
We can't hear you, Ish.
No.
Oh,
please speak into the microphone. Clear your throat.
No. Okay, he said no 4 times. Count 4.
Why?
I'll say 10 more if need be.
Thought you were leaving him out the discussion.
I just don't
refer to the dialogue at the beginning of the pod. That's why.
I don't think it's really appropriate for my wife to be out naked under a real sheer what's that shit called?
Fabric.
Fishnet-esque dress. Like,
even if that's the theme of the party.
You could find some other shit. Be creative.
It's not his preference, guys.
What you talking about? Yeah. You letting your wife do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was asking me.
I let her do that, yeah.
I picked it out.
If she's with me.
Word.
No, not that one.
If it's the theme.
I took the pictures.
Yeah, word.
Yeah,
that was me.
The fuck? You with me too? Yeah. Got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Now send her outside by herself. I don't know.
We
got her.
But if she wanted to wear that, you wouldn't stand proud next to her?
That's
like, because you can't. Well, I'm asking
It's two different questions.
I'm asking a different question. I'm not asking that question no more.
If my girl wanted to wear that, that's a conversation. It's like you're not. Let me answer. Dog, can we have some grown up dialogue?
Not with this one sitting here.
And I appreciate that.
It's Friday, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
No, let me let him go.
Okay, come on.
Sam, if it's a conversation. If I want to go outside and wear tight gray sweatpants every day, and this is the analogy that I give.
It's not every day, by the way.
My girl feels a difference about that. My girl would have something to say about me wearing that one day. If I wanted to go outside with a Speedo on,
put your normal voice
my
back
girl
on.
feels a certain way about that. I have to respect what my girl's opinion is and what my girl's stance is on that matter.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If it was an event and the theme is gray, and you said, yo, she's going with you, and you said, yo, I want to put these gray sweats on to go to this event.
She would say no.
She would say no.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I would,
okay, wait now.
And I would respect that. If I wanted to walk outside with a gray tight Speedo on, my man out, and my girl would feel some sort of way, and I would respect her decision. And I wouldn't wear that.
My new question for you, which is my old question that you didn't answer at all. I said, okay, well, if she wore the dress, you wouldn't stand next to her proudly at the party. And you said...
I didn't get an opportunity to answer because they started asking me other questions.
Well, it's a conversation. And that's why he started throwing up the "we got him" sign, because what conversation? She put it on. She left with this. She know how you feel about it. Now I'm wearing this to the party. I'm asking, would you be next to her proudly?
That wouldn't take place.
Oh, shit. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you,
Wouldn't take place.
But in the hypothetical,
it wouldn't take place. So it's not a hypothetical where you trying to set me up and line me up. It wouldn't take place. The same way if my girl told me I don't feel comfortable with you wearing that, I wouldn't wear it.
I think it's
that's communication in a grown person relationship. If my girl don't feel comfortable with me wearing something, I don't wear it.
Let me ask you,
if I don't feel comfortable with my girl wearing something, she's not gonna wear it.
It's an understanding. Is that borderline? Does that fall to the borderline of insecurities?
No,
it doesn't.
Not to me.
Because what's the reason of not allowing her to wear it and show
Everybody's moral compass is different. Everybody's level of what they deem appropriate is different.
And
let me finish.
I do agree.
If your girl wanted to walk outside, your wife that you are married to today, with half of her cheeks out, like some of the young girls do you find that appropriate?
No.
Why? But that means you're insecure?
If she wanted to, there's nothing I can do about it.
And we're not talking about walking outside like in Queens.
Well, hold on.
Like we're talking about the Vanity Fair.
We're not talking about walking down Dykeman Ave.
What's the difference though?
I didn't say nothing bad about your wife.
He ain't say nothing bad about it. Yo, it's no different.
There's no difference.
What's the difference?
Hold on. Let me ask both of y'all.
It's a difference.
Ish and Flip. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all go to the beach with your wife. What can she wear?
I don't go to the beach with my wife.
I do, and my girl wears bathing suits at the beach.
She does.
One piece?
Yeah, one piece.
Because it's appropriate for where you are.
It's beach attire.
Okay, so Ciara was on a red carpet where the theme
You're getting in the water, so you
was
can
in
wear that.
line with what she wore.
That's appropriate for that.
That's appropriate for that. So if you were invited to the same party, same theme, and your girl wanted to...
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I think the intent may be different, but that's a really good point. And I just think the intent may be different.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. So because y'all make it a misogynistic thing, right? If any nigga in here wanted to walk outside, you've told me that your girl is semi-jealous. Your girl is semi-jealous. I don't really know your girl to that extent. Your girl's a little liberal. But if any of y'all wanted to walk outside with your dick out, your girl gonna have a problem.
I'll get the prosthetic though.
Hold on. Look.
Hey yo, you with
I
it?
told you what my girl said about the gray sweat shit, right? Now she also said, "But you can wear them with me."
Yeah.
That matters.
Same with mine.
That matters because
in the Caribbean, we don't have these conversations though.
You don't, because it's
my girl got a whole side of the closet that she don't even acknowledge unless I'm there.
Yeah, like my girl got some shit that's only going to be worn out.
Why though?
Where does that come from though? I'm confused.
Why though? Is it an insecurity thing on behalf of him?
What he said?
Is it an insecurity thing? Are your women insecure? Why does it matter what you wear? And why is it a double standard?
Why do I have to? There you go. Why do I have to be there? Why do you have to be there for me to wear it?
Why does
because
it
there's mad creeps out there. I mean, my wife's.
So that means
when my wife has some shit that's a little bit more revealing, she's like, I'm not going to wear this because I don't want to go out and have mad fucking creepos on me. But if you're there, then you're going to hold it down.
Logical.
Yeah.
Why would your girl feel a certain way about wearing certain shit unless you're in her presence?
I don't know. That's what she said, niggas. She's like, yo, you can wear that shit if I'm there. All right, cool. That there's a communication.
Got you.
That we speak about. That's it.
Indeed.
Is it a conversation that comes up with you and your mate? Like you just said that your girl...
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Just to get back to you. It's misogynistic because you keep saying it would never happen.
It wouldn't.
That's why it's misogynistic.
It's not, because I led off with, and I knew you was, again, trying to paint the picture, Picasso. I led off with, if my girl, which has expressed to me that she don't like me wearing certain shit outside, and if my girl states that she don't like that, I don't do it.
You said that.
I said that from go.
That don't have nothing to do with my question, and he can't hear that, so I'm just getting off of it.
You said it's misogynistic that I said that.
That's great that you respect her that way. That's awesome, and I'm acknowledging that. In your example, you just said, if my girl asks me to take some shit off, I'm taking it off, I'm not wearing it. That's awesome. I'm saying she put it on. That little rule y'all have today, it's out the window. I want to go to the Vanity Fair party wearing this, and I'm wearing this whether you are next to me or not. It's misogynistic because you can't even imagine it to be a reality.
It's not
You can't
misogynistic.
even, you
that's
can't even
realistic.
acknowledge
That
it as a hypothetical.
Dog, that's realistic that my household runs like that.
Yeah, it's not
you dress
relationship,
your
man.
house
Yeah,
up
yeah.
the way you want to dress it up. You want your couch in the corner, I want my couch in the middle. Fam, like I said, if that's a conversation, my relationship is ran on communication and effective communication. So my girl is going to respect me enough to say, I know already based on our history that you might think this is risque. Is this okay? And I would do the same thing. That's not misogyny. Is it misogyny when women do it?
And your example is bad, because, nigga, you are a straight man. You're not walking out and shit with your chest and ass out and dick out and legs out. So you keep talking about, if my girl tells me not to wear this polo.
Yeah, I was saying,
like, what are you talking about?
You got a lot of hootie patootie
What
clothes.
is he talking about?
I see that.
I don't know what he keeps talking about.
I said if I want to walk outside with tight gray sweatpants, nigga, that's not gay shit.
Do you have another example besides the gray sweatpants?
I wanted to use that one.
I know, but are there more?
I wanted to use that one.
So there are no more.
Dog, like you stay
No, but
moving
his
the goalposts.
household is based on
Yo, I'm
communication.
making yeah, thank you.
We're
What
not
the fuck?
challenging what he does in his household.
Yeah, but
that's
you
his
said-
house.
But you calling it misogyny. You said
No,
it's
I'm
misogynistic.
calling out the bad example. Women have 19 trillion articles of clothing that this conversation would come up about. Men do not. I'm pointing that out in our broadcast.
Okay.
It's not about the number of clothes that you have. It's about the mental thing of where we align that in our communication. It don't matter if you got one outfit or 50 outfits, the sentiment is the same. If my girl finds something that I'm doing that she don't like, it don't even gotta be with dressing, it could be with anything in the world. And if I know she don't like it, I try not to do it.
I agree with that.
That's a fucking real relationship. My nigga, I'm not gonna say, yo, you can't stop me from wearing this, so I'm gonna wear it anyway. That's disregarding my girl's feelings.
If I had a problem with something, my wife would take it into consideration next time.
Yeah.
Just to avoid the problem or to open that form of communication.
It's not misogynistic, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's real grown
I
relationship
said this
communication.
before. My wife was outside in the road picking up stuff off the floor.
Then tell me the grown way that your wife will communicate to you that I'm wearing this no matter what. Because there's a grown way to communicate that.
Well,
I think what he's saying is the
But then that causes the
grown way.
argument.
I don't, no. I think what he's saying
I
is.
can answer him.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
don't need him. I don't think that's grown communication.
Yeah, that's.
I don't think that's a
There we
communication that should be
And
effective
that-
in a relationship for you to dismiss whatever the fuck my feelings are and whatever I'm saying and go do it anyway.
That causes an argument.
But he's wrong. 'Cause
I'm not
No,
wrong,
he's right
Joe.
on that one.
I'm not wrong.
Wait. In his brain, he keep doing it. Every time I twist it, he keep changing it. In his brain, she's dismissing him. No, I'm talking about the wife that acknowledges how you feel, has received you, heard you, and is still doing this. That is not dismissive. That is not dismissive. That is not. All right, now I'm looking it up.
You gonna stand
That
on
is
your
not
own on this
that's
island,
not
and y'all
dismissive.
better not bitch up. He's wrong.
No, I don't agree.
This
Let's
nigga's
look it up.
1,000% wrong. If your girl tell you I don't want you to fuck no bitches, and you say yo I'm gonna go fuck them anyway, you are dismissing how your girl feels.
That's true.
Answer that, big guy.
I'm looking up words. I'm looking up
He's
words.
looking
I'm looking up words.
dismissive. Ooh, Ciara, you got this pod lit on fire, girl.
No, you got it on fire. we gonna skip this, bro. And we moving on. Indicating dismissal or rejection. Having the purpose or effect of dismissing. As from one's presence or from consideration. That's one. 2, indicating lack of interest or approbation. Scornful, disdainful. So let's go with 1. Yeah, I'm staying on this. That's not dismissive. I took everything you said into account. I didn't ignore you. I didn't disregard you. I didn't do none of that.
You did disregard though.
I didn't disregard.
The second you took everything in and said, "I'm doing it anyway," that's the disregard.
Exactly, and you opening.
That's what the disregard is.
I disagree with that.
Because you say, "I'm doing it whether you like it or not."
Exactly.
That's the disregard. So even if I say I don't like it, you still doing it. You're disregarding the fact
And what
that I don't
comes
like
out
it.
of that though? Hold on.
I disagree with that, but I'm not going to call a therapist right now so we can unpack
But
this.
what
We have a
comes
show
out?
to do.
What comes out of that though? What comes out? So as a man, he's supposed to say, "Oh, I respect it. I respect you wanting to do." Doesn't the argument come after that?
Joe ducked my question.
No.
My nigga Joe ducked my question.
Now to that, I think that is where communication comes in, and I think that's poor communication.
Okay,
That's why I said, how do you express that? Hey, honey, I understand that's how you feel. I love you, but I'm going to wear this. Now, how do we communicate from there? You have the problem with my choice, my decision, even though I heard you and I react to your thinking differently than you think I should.
Okay. So then what happens next?
I don't know.
No,
So the man has to just say, okay, you can do what you want to do.
I'm calling an arbitrator
because that's what happens. What happens next? What
happens
next?
I'm gonna tell you what happens.
Let me tell you.
on earth can do
if
what
it's
they
not
want
an
to do,
argument,
right?
if it's not an argument, it's you gotta do what you want to do, and then what happens after that?
Let me tell you what happens next. What happens next, and the question that Joe ducked is, so when your girl tells you, I don't really feel comfortable with you fucking other bitches, and you can say, oh, I heard you, but I still gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah, your example.
Yes, I can.
It's too extreme.
It's a horrible,
It's
a horrible example, and it escapes the point.
Let me finish. You create a steep slope of where the communication and choices in your relationship start to get taken for granted. So we can agree on a dress, but what happens when I want to go on a date? Or what happens when I want to go do this? Or what happens when I want to go do that? I heard you, but I'm doing what I want to do.
He's saying that he's saying that she's making her choice for her, and not for you. I get his angle. Like,
keep going.
I want to do this because this makes me feel good.
When does that stop?
And it's not dismissive. I stand on that.
When does that stop?
I don't know. It's a conversation.
So when she tells you, y'all don't want you to do that, and you say, y'all heard you, I fully ingested what you said,
but I'm gonna do it anyway.
But I want to do this for me. Now what?
It's not a healthy place.
But things like that do happen.
They do.
Things like that do happen, but it opens room for
y'all's
a lot
now
of
what
disagreement.
is why it's misogynistic. But let's move on.
Okay.
Or in my opinion, y'all now what is what makes it that. What do you mean now what? She did what she wanted to do.
Cool.
All right, but then
what's the now what?
It's
she
not
did,
a now.
She went in there and put on whatever she wanted to put on.
So what happened
now,
next?
nigga, you go in the bathroom and figure out now what. Nigga, I'm outside. The car started.
That's crazy.
Now what?
I don't
nigga,
know what. That's
sit and
crazy.
soak in the bathtub and figure out now what.
That's crazy, Joe.
Your girl wore that and she left.
That's crazy.
You now what?
That's no reality. You live in a fantasy world.
You are definitely.
Niggas got control. Niggas don't want to tell the truth.
They don't.
I'm the only nigga. I'm not doing this. Come on.
That's walk all over, bro. That's crazy.
The now what?
Because she wore the. Come on.
It is true though, Joe.
Joe is fronting.
It's true.
The now what is what happens to your relationship.
Exactly. Talk about it. That's the truth.
I know that's what you guys mean. That because now there's like a point of offense. There's a line that you consider to have been crossed.
Cool.
You know,
even if you didn't offend me, if we playing under these rules now, when I go spend the night out till 6 a.m. and I come up and the sun beats me up.
He got a long way to go in effective communication.
How? You the only
you
nigga.
Got a long way to go in effective communication.
It's 1,
I don't
2,
care.
3,
I don't
4,
care.
5. Why I got the long way to go, but you don't?
I don't care how many.
You've arrived already. You didn't.
I don't care how many of you there are.
I know.
My point stands. I'm on my side of the fence.
And there
There's
you go. It's nothing
none of
wrong
y'all
with
could do
that.
to change it.
It's nothing
I've
wrong
said
with
let's
that.
move on 90 times,
All right, let's do
and
it.
y'all keep it here. I think what I think. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about.
And there you go. So don't say I have a long road to go, but you've arrived at this place.
I never said I arrived.
I
never said I arrived anywhere.
I didn't say you arrived.
I never said I
didn't
arrived.
say you didn't.
You
say
did
that.
say I said that. I never said that.
You said I have a long place to go.
All right, y'all. Come on.
Okay.
What else we got?
Blac Chyna.
That was a lot.
What Blac Chyna did, man? Is she gonna have us arguing?
No, I don't think
That
so.
shouldn't have had us arguing, but this should be triggering to you niggas, and y'all get mad when somebody wants.
But you keep
to have
going,
an
though,
in-depth
Joe. Stop.
You
conversation.
still going. It's not triggering to you, and you yelling. What the fuck are you talking about?
You keep going.
You yelling just like everybody else, but it's triggering to us.
Niggas gonna respond, Joe. You can't keep doing that, bro. Niggas gonna respond to you.
Okay.
So Blac Chyna did what?
So Blac Chyna, she has removed all the fillers from her face.
Oh yeah,
you can do that.
Yes, you can.
You can put it in. You can take it out.
Yeah, she's removed fillers from her face. Apparently, she removed fillers from her butt. Says that she wants to be more healthy, health conscious.
90% men. Wow.
Well, because I really had a question.
Fuck with Blac Chyna, though.
No, yeah, exactly. Your audience really fucks with Blac Chyna. That's number one. Number two,
Prove that. Prove that. Y'all just be saying shit. Prove that.
Blac Chyna could walk right out.
Yeah, prove that the audience really fucks with Blac Chyna.
I don't know.
You just standing on shit today like this?
No, we got a fact check.
didn't this chick make like $20 million from OnlyFans or something like that?
Prove that too.
Allegedly.
Everything y'all get is from a blog.
Allegedly.
Please prove that too.
Does anybody have Blac Chyna's number?
With
Let's call her.
Marketing.
Let's call her. Let's ask her.
Mel's question goes further than the Blac Chyna shit,
It does. Because I had a question about the plastic surgery that it's like oversaturated, and it seems like every woman is getting plastic surgery, and a lot of the reasons why, or the thoughts that a lot of women who, what is with the Arthur face?
I'm listening.
A lot of the ways that women think is that you guys really are okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, and that has helped to kind of normalize it to the point where women have started to make themselves look like characters, you know?
Oh, that's for men?
They think that.
That's
why I did the Arthur Fist, because I already know where she was going.
They say the opposite.
What's that?
That it ain't for men.
That shit ain't for
I'm telling you what they
say that though. You
They
think
say
that's
it's for
us?
them.
They say it's for them. None of this shit is for men. But go ahead, I'm listening.
No,
I'm just letting her go.
a lot of women have the same complaint that it just seems like it got super normalized because men just were really indifferent to it. Like an ass is an ass is an ass, no matter if it's real or it's fake. I'll just take it, and it's just like, you know. I just wondered if
Women need better homeboys as their friends.
And women do it for them, correct? They do it to make themselves feel
good? Listen, I'm sure that there's some women that do say, I did this for me and blah, blah, blah. But, you know.
But what?
There's some women that I don't believe they have mirrors in their houses.
Okay. I think that people are suffering from self-esteem issues. I think that women do this shit in competition with each other. But they lean on us and say they doing it for us. That's what I personally
And a lot
believe.
of times when a woman be with her nigga and he's on Instagram paying attention more to the bitches that look like that and not her, it causes an insecure problem.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Let's put it on the table. A lot of times, yeah. And they want to be that.
So she liking a bunch of pictures of a nigga with abs and muscles and shit.
A lot of niggas go work out.
No, wait. Let's keep it here.
Okay, sorry.
Let's keep it here, okay? Because the whataboutism, whenever we try and get on a subject, makes me fucking crazy. So let's just stay right. No.
Respect, now get your shit on.
Let's just talk about men and your feelings about plastic surgery and how normalized it's become and the role that you all may have played. Generally speaking, not you specifically.
Let me
but
say this.
Men in general.
You bitches stop going to Cuba and all that shit and getting it done because they don't care about it. They snatching it all. Go to Miami to a doctor that can proportion you right, whatever that word is. All right? Your leg, you got ant legs. You look nasty. You need some hair. That's the problem. You go all the way to Colombia and they doing what they want because they feel like, oh, I can make you very skinny. No. Go to somebody that know what they doing. Okay? Holla at, I ain't gonna say no names. Go at them.
Uncle Flip gonna pay for it?
We got them.
Miami might be 40, nigga. Colombia might be 7.
But nobody acknowledges that Miami does a good job.
Well, you get what you pay for.
Some of the doctors do a good job.
You get what you pay for.
Now she done turned y'all into surgery critics.
Joe, come on, but Joe, you know that shit, Joe. You've been around them. You've been around them. You can analyze it well. Stop jumping off the cliff, nigga. Get back on the cliff.
My take on this is my take. I don't analyze it because we in America, so most of the surgeries that we see are for vanity reasons. But I think there is a crossroads where surgery and health connect.
Mental health too.
And that, but health too. But just health, mental health, physical health. I think there's a bridge where they connect, and I'm all for that. I'm all for that, man or woman. Like my father, I don't want to blow him up, but he just got. I learned that there's a million other usages for Botox. That have nothing to do with
you can use
vanity.
you can use Botox to kind of like arrest your sweat glands. Yeah. So you can also use Botox in your feet if you've kind of like for high heels and stuff like
my
that.
pop, I think that was cerebral palsy or whatever that was that fucks with your face.
Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy.
Yeah, I had that before.
Yeah, so there's
they're using Botox.
there's usages for some of this stuff that we only know
from
for beauty.
The vein.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. Like, where the vein or the vanity intersects with health. Like, I'm not gonna knock if a woman is really, really, really slim and she has reservations about her body and she wants to go get breast enhancement. I'm not knocking that. You get what I'm saying? If it's gonna make her feel better as a person mentally and emotionally, then I'm all for that. But is there a line? Because now it becomes subjective.
Or the women that have the huge breasts and they back been fucking them up for 20 years, and they didn't have the money to pay for it. Now they 29 and walk with a hunchback like.
Or your insurance. Now you got a better job. Your insurance pays for it. Go get that shit done for health reasons. That's a whole different story.
But now, and I also said
self-esteem is mental health.
When we saw this thing taking off as a wave, like becoming trendy, we started to say, and let's see what happens in 10, 15 years. And now we are 10, 15 years later, and we're seeing a lot of women trying to take that shit out of their body. A lot of women telling their story on YouTube. There's docs about it. death,
damn near on the verge of death.
Yeah,
people dying.
Yeah,
it's bad.
And pussy rejuvenation is at an all-time high. Don't forget. It's true.
See, look, pussy rejuvenation. That's a real thing.
I'm not mad at them for that though.
That's a real thing.
I'm not mad neither. I should be like this.
That's one of the things. Like, dog, that's one of the things men don't really be standing on. If we had as many options as women.
You guys do.
They got them.
Oh my God, are you crazy?
They got
You
'em.
guys have a whole
Dudes don't be knowing that.
pectoral like implants, calf implants.
Nigga, some of your favorite rappers ain't got abs.
Liposuction. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are in the plastic surgeon's
Them niggas
office.
is giving out extra meat.
Lots.
They are.
That's
what 50 just sued the clinic for.
He damn sure did.
For promoting it like he got it.
Yeah.
They do that.
You guys are in the
If
plastic
niggas
surgeon's
had a couple
office.
dollars, that extra meat line might be long, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. These niggas will be in line for some monkey, yo.
Gotcha.
Stop, please.
I'm lying.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm done.
Would any of you all get like a dick enhancement?
She got us.
Like, enlargement?
I'm all set.
Let it go.
You're all set?
I'm all set.
Yeah? Anybody else feel like they're lacking in that department?
I'm good, Aki.
No?
You think a nigga gonna tell you on the broadcast?
My shit wild little.
Yeah, yo, fam, I ain't gonna hold you up. What's wrong with you?
Get a meat BBL.
Just trying to see if anybody would
But why
tell the
would you?
truth.
Like, you want to surprise the girl?
What?
Like with being small? Like you wouldn't want to give her a heads up?
Nah, I wouldn't. I know. Yeah. I know. You might not find out. You gonna get it. They say it's the motion in the ocean, not the size of the boat.
Speaking of a
lie.
heads up, somebody update me on this Andrew Wiggins story or rumor.
Ice.
So he's out for remainder of the season, right? I believe it is.
Personal reasons.
So there's a rumor going around. I hate reporting on rumors, but that's what we do.
I love it.
Ice-T.
There's a rumor going around that and especially because it involves kids. But his partner was sleeping with his best friend, and that the child belongs to the friend and not him.
And he thought the child was his.
Yeah. Ooh. I am not referring to the beginning.
His best friend doesn't play with him.
Not that I know.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, now the real dad ain't got as much money as the fake dad. That's where the disappointment comes in at. That's why she was trying to get it off a little
Private
bit.
school. That's fucked up.
Damn.
Nah, prayers to him because mentally
Prayers
he's probably
to who?
fucked up.
Andrew Wiggins.
He's probably mentally fucked up.
And his mental health, yes.
How you feel about that?
Yo, don't do that.
I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now what?
Don't see the face.
Yeah, don't do the faces.
Face like
he shouldn't go in the mirror and just say, "Shake it off." I've been taking care of this child for a long time.
No, I'm saying I think we should say prayers to Andrew Wiggins, but he's third on my prayer list in this story.
Wait, prayers too?
Second.
Child?
He's only second.
He's third to me.
He's second.
There's a real dad out there that been wanting his kid, telling everybody in the world and a judge, "Hey, that kid over there is mine," and nobody believed him or would hear him out for a second. I'm just freestyling.
Is that how
here.
it happened?
I don't know,
Oh,
but
I
I'm
was
just
about to
saying.
say. But the real dad might have known.
Story, if the real dad
might have known.
And he might have been trying to get his kid back from a psycho chick.
This is the Lifetime version of the story, and it's
that's the BET version.
It's amazing.
I know shiesty women, and I know how shiesty shit go when it's hundreds of millions of dollars involved.
That's a fact.
I do not put it past someone to know that that's not the real dad, but because he can provide a better lifestyle, roll with that.
I'm sure it happens a lot.
If that happens, my prayers will go out to the real dad first, or second.
No.
The kid is first.
The kid is first.
I agree.
And Andrew Wiggins is second.
Do you think that paternity tests should be mandatory no matter what the state of your relationship is?
Today, yeah.
Yes.
I'm not mad at that.
Marriage,
I wouldn't be mad at
girlfriend,
that.
whatever the
Let me
situation.
ask you another
today,
question,
yes.
Joe and Mel. Do you feel like, fuck the Maury shit we watch, do you feel like women actually know who the baby father is? Or can they not know? I'm just asking.
Some do, some don't.
How's that? That's not rude. Do you feel like they know? Do you feel like a woman would know? Oh, we policing her pussy now.
No. As a serious question,
if she
some
police her
will,
pussy,
some
she wouldn't
won't.
be in that boat.
Yo,
Like if she had sex with a man one week and then the next man the next week.
She might not know.
Might
Would
be
she
the same
be able to
week.
know?
Might be the
It
same
might be
day.
in the same week.
Okay, so it's a possibility that she
Yeah.
wouldn't know until the baby's
I would
born.
think so. It's possible.
Okay.
Or they'll think it's she'll
DNA
or
test.
or what's happened. You know, we've seen stories where she was with this nigga long term, cheated, but because she was with him long term, assumed it was this. But oh shit, it's not.
And why we don't ridicule them that do that's fucked up. I'm gonna chill. I don't want to unpack this. Yeah, Joe. I'm gonna go in. For real, I don't like that.
Nah, I again. Mentally,
See, this story should be called No Jumper.
Oh shit!
No.
This nigga right here, y'all.
That was good.
Get it? I got DVDs for sale right outside to the left as you exit. Some of tonight's bid is in there.
Holy.
That just cancels out your Golden State niggas for the.
But you know
for
what's
the
so
chip.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, they canceled this out. It was over. It's over for them niggas.
He was the MVP of the playoffs.
It's over.
We can't feel real quick. We can't feel a way about shit like that though. We gonna look crazy. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't say that. I ain't taking this kid no more. I don't give, we can't say that. We gonna look crazy. We can't say if what I'm saying is that if you find out the kid isn't yours. Listen, if you find out the kid isn't yours, you take care of him. You cannot say I'm not taking care of this kid no more because you'll look crazy.
So
No, you can definitely say that.
the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, here you go. Look. All right,
I'm with you.
Y'all can say that. All right, cool. Say no more. Watch this.
Yes, you can say that.
All right, cool.
But
Thank
wait, what?
You are a piece of shit.
No. What I was gonna say is,
You a piece of shit.
my ex-fiance, he was told by his ex-girl that the kid was his. Finds out that it's not, but his name was on the birth certificate.
Oh, you got to.
Exactly.
You have to pay child support still.
Yeah, unless they get your name removed, you are on the hook for child support. I don't know how many states that's
that's
or if
general.
that's just like a general
Yeah,
rule.
that's blanket.
Okay. So do you start? So let's just say you're in that scenario. Do you start to treat the kid differently? The kid just the day before you thought it was yours.
Not treat the no. It's hard to.
Can't blame the kid.
You can't blame the kid.
Could you please add some comedy here?
I have nothing to say about this.
But real quick, we can leave it alone. But
you have
to
to
your
say
point,
about-
to your point,
Oh,
that's
shit.
why I was just saying that I agree with you that in today's times with just the way this shit is happening, the mandatory paternity test would kind of end all of that.
I agree.
So I do think that should be happening.
Speaking of kids,
Speaking of kids, Larsa Pippen, who saw this play from a mile away, is talking about marrying a Jordan and changing her name, the son that she's dating.
So
and
her
parading
name
around
would be
town.
Larsa Pippen Jordan.
Nah.
Who's the real MVP now?
She's a women champion.
She got 6 rings.
Well, now she got 12.
She got 12 rings now.
running through the Bulls.
13, 14.
Take it
She
away,
got
Ish.
14.
I ain't saying shit. You got it.
Oh, and MJ's selling the team? That's a come up right there, boy.
What? Fam.
Wow.
That's a come up.
What do we feel about this, Belle? This is an audio broadcast for millions of people.
Hey, she likes it. I love it. That's my take. What am I supposed to say about this woman and who she decides to marry and who decides?
There's a bunch of things that you could say.
And who wants to marry her? You know?
I'm with you.
Yo, Mel, please stop.
What?
Mel, stop.
What?
She saw
Stop
this
with the
boy
We
grow
Are
up.
Family
Listen,
pandering
She
bullshit.
I am
saw
not-
this boy
How do you
grow
feel?
up.
Yeah,
It's
how do you
Women's
feel about
History
that?
Month, okay?
Fuck that.
It's Women's History Month.
She making
I am
history. Fam,
not-
she saw
She
this
is
kid
making
grow
history.
up. She saw this boy grow up. That is disgusting.
She groomed him.
Come on, my nigga.
You really think she groomed him?
I don't give a fuck. I'm running with that.
Even
you
if
don't
she
say nothing.
didn't groom him,
Yeah.
if I saw, she probably called her auntie.
How much older is she than he?
I was about that.
'Cause
She's
you
like
told us that you would judge us.
She's like 48.
If we was looking at Lori Harvey a certain
Son,
way.
she has a son that plays for the Lakers. She ain't super young.
Let's see.
You get what I'm
She's
saying?
48 and he
Yeah.
is looks like 32. Is that him?
Oh, y'all got it, dog.
I don't
Y'all
know.
got it.
Sauce. What you
Yeah,
mean?
she's 48. he's
Love
32.
wins.
Well,
Love wins again.
Mel wins too.
How do I win in this fucking scenario?
You walked the line.
I did not walk the fucking
I
line.
walked the line.
I walked the line. Johnny Cash.
She's
T-Pain gotta do
48.
that
He's
next.
32. More power fucking to
So
her.
regardless of that being, that don't matter. It's just
I
love
don't care
wins.
about the age thing. I don't even think it's crazy
No,
with
hold
the
on.
age thing.
Let-
I don't.
Don't save her.
No, I'm not.
No, 'cause it's not
I don't think
crazy.
it's the age thing. I think it's the
how inappropriate it looks.
Like, yo,
because-
she see this kid grow up for real. Like, he was that's what I think makes it awkward. It's like, yo, she knew him as a baby.
Yeah.
So that's the awkwardness. It's not about the age. If a 48-year-old married a 32-year-old, I don't care about that. But, yo, you saw this kid grow up. You was friends with his mom and all of that other
Well,
shit.
we're making an assumption that she was friends with his mom.
She making it. I ain't gonna lie. You want an excuse here?
I'm not. I'm just saying. No, we're making an assumption.
What you think?
Nothing.
We
You was
have-
about to say something.
I can't believe that we're unpacking Larsa Pimpin doing this. She pulled a move. She pulled a move.
She did. Like, why are we looking for Melissa to say she pulled a move? We know she pulled a move. We niggas.
All right.
We can find a move. We
but if
don't
it was
need, women always just convolute. That's women's mom. No, go her. Like, no, we good.
Right.
We got it. The men know what it is.
Yeah, I ain't saying no
like
more.
we don't
I
need to
agree
try to
with
make it sound. We know what time it is.
Got you.
Yeah, we trying to pod. Like, oh well, I think on one hand she has 6. No.
But you know, if it was a nigga that did this, you know, you know what we.
No, you wouldn't.
Fam, I thought she was still fucking with Malik.
All right, let's move on.
I got part of the show.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
let's
thank
hear
you.
it. Let's
Thank
hear
you.
it.
Part of the show. Let me get a name for this person. This is Ty. Oh, hey,
What's
Ty.
happening, Ty?
Ty, what up?
Ty, pretty long-winded here, and I have to sit up to read. I'm at that age. Ty says, so check this out. I have an ex-girlfriend who I broke up with on good terms. We had been best friends for years, had a relationship for a few years. She moved in with me and my family, and I really got her on her feet, and we ended up moving to different places to get into our careers. And it just didn't work out, but our friendship was always the base of our relationship. We could talk about anything. So now she has a new partner, another young lady, and that new partner demands that my ex cut off all communication with me. Understandable, but me and my ex had some creative things we worked on together that I recently made progress with. So I sent her some of that progress. Didn't say anything else, I tried to be respectful, but I really wanted her to see some of the fruits of the labor she put in with me over the last few years. So the new partner is pissed. She seems verbally abusive and is threatening to break up with my ex over this because she believes we have been in contact all of this time, which is roughly 2 years, and we have not. From what my ex says to after, this woman seems to be very aggressive. You hating. This woman seems to be very aggressive and really lacks in trust toward my ex, and my ex seems like it takes a toll on her and is in a really unhealthy relationship. Now, I could be hating, but I really am fine without us being in a relationship. I'm not even living in the same country at the moment, but that's still someone I care about, and I feel like if it was my homeboy, I would say something about their relationship because it is on the verge of being abusive from the outside looking in. But in my past experience, the inside is usually worse than what can be seen from the outside. Sorry, I know that was going long, but I should stop. Should I step to Shorty or no? Should I step in? Or should I just let my ex and my best friend go through something like that, knowing she's a loyal lover and partner? Cappuccino. I'm calling Cap on all that sentimental bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
What you mean?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm calling Cap.
Yeah, I kind of been there before.
Your ex-girlfriend is in a fucked up relationship.
Yeah. Or my exes have been in relationships where their partner was just insanely jealous and insecure.
I've been there too.
I wasn't fucking them, kissing them, not like talking to him, nothing. And he was going nuts. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I've been there. It happens. Why are you making the face?
I'm gonna light you up on Patreon. Come on.
No, I'm dead
tear
ass.
your fucking ass apart on that Patreon.
I'm down for real. That has happened.
I believe you.
But no, I think that
And that person is wrong.
The boyfriend?
Yeah.
Right or wrong is subjective. I think that the insecurities are loud, and I think they don't stop. I think that that's just one thing they was being insecure about. I think that the control shit and the insecurities don't stop. But as the other person, as the other dude that was in a relationship, you got to kind of mind your business and see how it play out.
So you agree with me? That, mind your fucking business.
I think you mind your business. No, I think you mind your business. But you said you think it's cap, like the sentimental shit.
I'm saying this is cap because you know that her partner asked you to not communicate or be in touch anymore, or you asked that of the partner. You reached out again and didn't like the response that the partner had. That's not how this goes. That's not how this goes.
But they said that they kind of wanted to reach out to him to see like what we worked on.
That's selfish and it has nothing to do with that relationship over there. Who cares what y'all made together, the fruits of your labor? She's in a whole nother relationship now, dude. Keep that shit to yourself.
And not just that, if the best friend reached out to you and literally said, "Yo,
don't call me no more," then you gotta follow that.
You gotta respect that.
1000% true.
Or if the girl said to you, "Yo, my partner don't want us kicking it like that no more."
That's what she said.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the best
he
friend.
called the girl his best friend now.
Right.
Yeah, it's over for that.
Yeah.
Once the best friend tells you, "Yo, my partner is XYZ," like, "Yo, we can't, no communication no more." That don't now mean, "Oh, well, I want to reach out anyway to show you what we what."
Yeah.
No,
You gotta leave that alone.
I don't want to hear that best friend shit as somebody that used to beat. No, that's an ex that you managed to salvage whatever was left of the relationship or even improve upon it. But all that best friend and we fuck, nah, I don't want to hear.
Are you guys telling your girl that? Like, you can't, like, trying to manage her connection to previous partners?
Never.
No.
Wait, what?
I'm asking, from your standpoint of outside looking in, like, would you tell your girl, like, you cannot have contact with anybody that you had a previous relationship with? Would you try and say that?
That's not my place. That's not why.
Yeah, I don't do that because I speak to some of my exes.
Yeah,
I got a good relationship with some of my exes, so I wouldn't want my girl to mandate that of me.
Right.
So I would never do that.
So the person that the girl is in the relationship with, trying to exert that kind of control, it doesn't stop there. So that's why
That's what I
That's
said.
why.
Right.
That's why.
That's her problem. But that's her problem.
But if it's somebody that you care about,
you gotta mind your business.
You still gotta mind your. If
You
she
have
went
to
along
mind your
with
business.
it and told you, "Yo, don't call me no more."
but don't you think that that's part of the control? That
So
it
what?
don't
You are
matter.
allowing
You
yourself to
gotta
be
mind
controlled.
your business.
You gotta mind your business.
She signed up.
And
for
he
that.
said if it was one of my homeboys, I would tell my homeboy.
Take your cape off.
It's
nigga.
not your
But it's
homeboy.
not one of your
It's not
homeboys.
your
It's not your
homeboy.
business.
It's somebody that you stuck your penis in before. It's a different
And
idea.
you putting her in more problems.
Yes.
If you really care about her, you would stop.
Yeah.
Because now you being selfish.
If
It's
that
about,
don't work out,
hold on, it's about you and not her now. It's
Yeah.
about your feelings.
That's exactly what it is.
1000%.
When you go upside her grape, now what?
Yeah.
You gonna run over
But
there
he
and
said,
do
yo,
what?
she's in an abusive relationship or seemingly an abusive relationship. So you don't know what you reaching out might get her head knocked off.
Exactly. And then if you go over there and try to help her, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna pick him over you.
True. And she's gonna get her head knocked off again because it's gonna really look like y'all humping.
and that doesn't seem like an abusive relationship.
It is an abusive relationship.
Then you want to try to help somebody
How
get
you
out.
help them, man? How
You
can
can't
you
help somebody that don't
They're
want to
not
help.
a
first
victim,
off.
they a volunteer.
They signed up for that.
They told you don't call them no more, then they not a victim. If you're a victim, you seek refuge and you seek help.
Talk about it.
You're not a victim.
This is fucked up.
It's not fucked up, it's life, man.
It is. It
This
is
shit
super-
really happens. You
it's-
gotta stop
it's-
pretending.
No, girls do that. Girls feel differently about that than we do.
But
they do, yo. The girls feel
What you want him to do?
differently
Swoop in with the
No,
cape on and rescue her up out of
No,
that?
it's not
stay
that.
out of domestic issues, bro.
But
Facts. Niggas have lost their lives over that shit.
until cops get called.
That's
Call
it.
the cops.
That's
Bro,
it. That's that.
We fighting. Women think differently about these situations than we do.
I seen a nigga help a lady in the street from getting fucked up, and they turned around and jumped the nigga.
Yes, I seen
This
that
is
before.
we seen that before. This is life.
I seen that before.
That's why you mind your business.
You got to.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's the consensus on the advice: is
Yes,
mind your
Ty,
business.
mind your business. And you was wrong.
Mel don't like that
For
shit.
hitting her,
Shout
for
out to
hitting her
Mel.
up again. You was wrong.
She breathing hard. Not my fault. She don't like that shit.
No, I just think it's a different stance. Because again, they used to go into the aid of their girlfriends.
Breathe.
And they homeboys.
That's it.
We know that niggas die for that.
We do.
So why don't you teach her the importance of minding your fucking business? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where's the confusion?
They don't know.
She don't
niggas-
like that though.
We know what like. Yeah.
Let it go, Mel. Let it go.
It's experience.
Some Canadian shit.
No.
Some woman shit.
I had my own experience.
Some
I
woman shit.
had my own experience with a relationship with somebody who was abusive and controlling.
Mm-hmm.
So I instantly go back to my mindset and how I did things like that. I cut people off because he was uncomfortable. He wasn't even just uncomfortable. He forced me to do so. And in order for me to stay in the relationship, because I felt like I was in love with him, I did these things. And my friends were terrified for me They were very afraid.
Still elected to cut them off.
Yeah, because it's a process. It's abuse doesn't start off that way.
All right.
It starts off with like love bombing and shit like that to get you to fall in love, and then slowly but surely
Give me that violin.
Yeah, yo. I'm with you.
Fine.
We could be a quartet. We could be a duo.
Yeah, we all over here. Give me some
Wow.
stories.
Yeah,
No, don't do that, y'all. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that, y'all. Not when she tell her story like that. Don't do
No,
that.
I'm not saying that.
Let her unwrap it. Let her unwrap it and we're going to move on.
You're not listening
Not
to...
when somebody talking about trauma, bro.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Play the violin, yeah.
No, what I'm telling you is you elected to cut the people off, right? They didn't ask for that. You did that.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, you saying, yo, Parks, don't call me no more because my dude feels a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Parks' job to follow what you told him not to do.
I've done it before.
You can't get mad at Parks for not coming back to saying, nah, I'm going to rescue you, Mel. I'm going to fight to rescue you.
No.
Your boyfriend end up giving Parks a black eye, then what?
Right.
You going to still go home and fuck him. You going to still go home and give him head. You going to still go home and do all the other shit. Parks sitting at home with a black eye.
It's sensitive. Let's move
No.
on.
Oh, yeah. We'll just agree to disagree.
Cool.
We'll just agree to disagree on that. Gotcha. Because I would be
Okay, we agree to disagree, man. Don't.
fine.
Great show today. Everybody be safe out there this weekend. Remember, you will not see a judge till Monday if you get arrested. Keep that in mind. Ish thought he was coming here to knock somebody over the head with this.
First ball, home run. I heard that shit. I was like, whoa.
But if me and you have the same sleeper, then you don't have a sleeper because I go first.
I know.
So I did us both a favor and played it early.
No, you stole my shit. What are you talking about, nigga?
Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Keep her in your prayers if I'm fucking her while this song is playing in the background. Yeah, you got to pray. This ain't for play when this
Nigga
come
said
out.
he love that glue.
Until the next time we bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir. So long, goodbye. Remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And lastly, before we go, remember the baddies are insecure. The stagnant women want you to help them travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. And it's not a self-timer, it's a nigga. To the bridge. Anybody got fun weekend plans? Fun weekend plans?
Yeah, I'm getting over Ish this weekend.
All right, that's what's up.
Hanging out with him, chop it up.
Ish don't seem to know about it.
Don't do it, Ish.
I didn't know. I knew about that.
Usher, I beg you for an extended version of this. This record should
You left some
definitely...
beat on there for you. You do it.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Don't worry, my little YouTube dude's gonna get their hand on it. They'll do it. They'll make the extended.
That's a good record.
And I know there's an extended because that's a weird way to end that song.
It is a little bit.
That was weird. Look, it's too abrupt. There's more. Turn the session back up. Turn the session back up, dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
Neutral button.